Hello. Welcome to the sky above N'djamena in Chad. It's our starting point for today, and I just want to show off the scenery that I've put in, because I spent half of last night generating orthographic scenery, which I'm actually mildly impressed by. It does, however, remove autogen by the looks of it, so I'm not entirely sure how to get that working, but it did a thing. It definitely did a thing. So our plane for today, if I hop back out, because that was the easiest way to get back down to the plane, is the King Air 200 again. I've flown this fairly recently. I need XOR. Could you link it to me later, Traff? What are you in for? Well, let me get this plane set up real quick, and I'll brief the flight we've got planned for today. There, by the way, is Hayden from chat, one of the mods, also known as PlaneBot in Discord. And our plan today, I can bring this up on Avatab. The Avatab map will show you guys nicely. We're going from N'djamena here to Niamey over here. We're going to be flying at about 26,000 feet as fast as we possibly can. Hayden isn't actually flying a 737, by the way. That's just model matching gone a bit mental. And I'm anticipating in a few, Hayden, I'm doing the briefing right now. I'm anticipating this being about a 3-hour flight, roughly, from start to finish. As you can see, I'm on VATSIM. Let me just reply to Hayden, just in case it didn't go through. Here we go. And I think that's about it for now. I don't have any ATIS or anything just yet. I could have put an ATIS command in. But I might actually get Hayden into voice chat in a few minutes. What we'll do first, though, is we'll get this plane started up. Let's get the batteries on and the gens on. Beacon can come on, nav lights can come on, they're necessary. Engine auto ignitions can both arm. And we will start the right engine. We will not start the right engine. Stop. I forgot one very important thing, because this is going to be a fairly lengthy flight. Weight balance and oh, never mind. Okay, auto ignition can come back on, and the right engine can now start spooling up. I'm going to be watching this for 25% in 2. There's 25%. And we have a live engine 2. I'm gonna get engine 1 spooling in a second. So engine 1's gonna begin spooling, and we'll get up to 25% and 2 there as well. 25%. Feed it some fuel. With 2 live engines. Aviation can now come on. Aviation can come off. And now I need to worry about auto feather prop sync. Those. No, I need lead airs on. Grand max. Batteries charging. And now I need to load up my flight plan, which is just going to be conveniently saved in here. Is FTTJ DRRN 01. Ah, yes! I got the wrong ARAC cycle in because I forgot to update my sim brief ARAC cycle. Whoops. That's fine. So let me just do a quick on Unicom 122 decimal. Oh, it's already tuned to Unicom 2. Fantastic.
Foxtrot, Tango, Tango, Juliet, airport information. Mike 1500, Zulu, weather, wind 059, at 10, visibility 10,000, sky clear, temperature 4, 2 point, minus 12, QNH 1005. Advise on initial contact, you have information. Mike. Foxtrot, Tango, Tango, Juliet, airport information. Mike 1500, Zulu, weather, wind 059, at 10, visibility
Fantastic.
10,000, sky clear.
Thank you. So we got wind 0 coming from 05. We can take off from intersection Alpha, I believe. Fairly certain of that. And somebody's getting tested as an ATC in Bucharest. Good luck to David. Or David. That happens more often than you'd think. Let's change that to GPS. And I think we are good. Oh, no, we're not, because I want to set the altitude. Oh, I've done it the dumb way now. Altitude set 26,000 feet. Hello, Sim. If you can cruise it at 300 knots or so, Traf, I think I can cruise it about 270-ish. .260. Hey, drum lover. That on. Just making sure that everything's going to be set for takeoff for now. Actually, auto ignition needs to stay on for taxi and takeoff. And we give full fuel for now. Actually, stick her at low idle. Bring the props back to roughly match. And near 200, 300 knots according to Beechcraft. Sweet. You're gonna do it in 7.3. Oh my god, Traf. We'll wait for Traf to log in, and he's going to be landing probably. Actually, there's no point in us waiting for Traf to log in. Traf, you can catch up to us because you're going to be going significantly faster. Hey, local cheats. Just turn off the battery for now. And let's. Haha. Aiden, up into the admin room. Gonna just edit the channel name real quick. Hello, Aiden.
Hello.
There we go. You join voice chat. I mean, sure, why not, Traf? Hop into literally a voice. Okay, he's there. Uh-oh, this is a really awkward drag. Come on, down to the. Discord isn't big enough. Put him on a server mute. There you go. Bear in mind, Traff, this is PG. I've taken your server mute off. It should work now. Unless it's something to do with the actual channel.
It's a role-specific thing.
Is it something to do with the channel permissions?
Yeah.
Ah. Well, let's change that to... everybody can speak if they're in here. It should now unmute... You should now be able to unmute yourself, Trav. Oh, he's on... Yeah, push to talk's probably a good thing for you. I think I'm... more or less configured to... Oh, God. I think I'm more or less configured to go.
I'm good to go over here.
Yeah, the joy of turboprops, you don't need 2 hours of faffing about to get a plane ready to go.
It's okay, I'll catch you up.
Well, yes, because you're going to be in a 737.
Yeah, but it does it in the 737 in real life. Royal Rock do it.
Yes, but that doesn't mean you have to.
I have no other planes.
I mean, it's showing Hayden as being in a 7.3, so...
This could be fun, I've not flown in the next plane for ages.
Oh, this is gonna be memes. You're gonna crash.
Shush.
Also, Treff, I presume you're aware of the event that I'm gonna be taking part in tomorrow night.
What, is that vaccine for noobs thing?
Yes! I am very much a noob. Especially when it comes to ATC comms on VATSIM.
Well, the voice codec is just a meme in VATSIM at the moment.
Oh, you didn't hear! June.
What?
June.
Is it?
They're hoping to have it out by Flight Sim Expo.
Approaching 0.
Let's
5.
hope it releases before my birthday then. My birthday's the second to last day of June. So
Well, Flight Sim Expo's at the start of June.
even better. Who is it? Is it the lads from Simfest?
Yeah, they're the
On
ones that are making
runway
it.
0.
I think they got
5.
sick
Flaps,
of waiting
flaps.
for VATSIM themselves to make one, so they're making one.
Well, no, they're making it for VATSIM.
Yeah, I know, but I think originally VATSIM themselves were going to make it, but the Simfest lot got sick of waiting, so they
That is distinctly possible.
making it themselves.
I could see Gary getting a bit miffed with the whole nonsense.
Well, he's a southerner, so he's very impatient. I didn't realise you'd taken it off already. Wow.
Yeah?
FSC flight not started.
Yeah, I'm already in the air.
You're already in the air?
Passing over you in 3.
I can't be
2.
bothered with sim briefs. The FPX, I'm just going to use sim briefs. It's a lot good.
Yeah, make sure your AirX up to date if you're using that. 'Cause
Oh, it's on 1904. I can't be asked updating it at the moment. so
I forgot entirely.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Didn't record
I
any
haven't
little
updated since December.
Oh, wow.
Why is it saying I need to go direct to Fox Tango Tango Juliet? That's where I'm leaving. No, that is not the correct point to be going direct to. Go direct to that place. The place where I crashed last night when I was doing a test flight.
GG.
Hey, test flights can go wrong too. In fact, that was kind of the point of the test flight. AC games.
And I can't be bothered updating my zip, so I'm just going to stick on what I'm.
I'm running with old ARAC. My flight plan's old ARAC, my X-Plane's new ARAC. Works perfectly. Can probably get a bit more vertical speed. Also-
Altimeter setting.
Yes, thank you. Plane's shouting at me about everything already. Always a good way to start the stream. Auto ignition can go off. Here we go. Oh, I forgot this thing has the weird issue. Yeah. I keep forgetting to change the XML of this to stop me having to set a button to set the gyros. Stormy and Tibia, it's been blowing up a storm pretty well, and the rains just passed through now, or not too long ago. So we got the start of it. I get the feeling that Dublin, Cork, Shannon, and pretty much all the UK airports are going to get slammed on VATSIM tonight, with people wanting to fly into interesting weather.
No doubt. You should see Florida whenever there's a hurricane.
Every time there's a storm, Ireland just gets hilariously full.
Well, it doesn't take much to make Ireland full.
This is true.
Just installing my livery quickly and then I'll be done.
Oh, look at you installing the correct livery.
Of course, gotta be
Good
realistic.
lord. Will it even work on VATSIM?
No.
Also, if you're flying
Livery
with,
matching isn't a thing.
yeah. Also, if you're flying with Project Fly, I've just realised that everything is way loud and it might be a bit difficult for people in the stream to hear me. So I'm going to move my mic a bit closer to me. There we go. If you're flying with Project Fly, expect half of the Royal Air Maroc VA to add you.
Probably.
Well, keeping in mind that Traff is famous for crashing.
He's literally been on flight sim bests for crashing.
When you get up to cruise, put it on stream but mute the sound, because my language is, shall we say, Caribbean-like. Very tropical language.
I believe you mean
actually can't.
sailor.
I actually can't, Traff, because I use game capture, and for some reason that kills any other capture of my main monitor.
Oh yes, we tried to show you on Project Flight and it didn't work.
Yes.
Also, my sim crashed, so I'm relaunching, and I'm not using the P180 anymore because Ferrari sucks.
Oh, I didn't know Ferrari owned Piaggio.
They have a 51% stake in it.
I did not know that. That means Fiat owns Piaggio, and indirectly Volkswagen owns Piaggio.
Yeah, so now I'm loading back in with a jet.
Oh no. Here I am.
It's a very light jet. It's able to pace the the King Air.
It's gonna be an F-18 Super Hornet, and you'll just be flying full
Don't
flaps the
tempt
entire
me!
way. Have you?
I have an F-16 that I can pull out.
Have you seen any or heard any of the stories of like Cessnas being intercepted by F-18s somehow?
I don't need to hear the stories. I was intercepted when I was doing my flight.
What? Exactly how terrified did the fighter pilot sound? Because I can imagine trying
Hold
to...
on while I'm deaf.
I can imagine trying to intercept a Cessna with a fighter jet isn't exactly the best thing in the world.
Just remember, Zebo releases the 700s for the 738. Well, 737 series, the 700 comes out tomorrow. So going to be
Oh, is he
more
bringing out the
FPS
700s?
memes. Yeah, it's supposedly coming out tomorrow, so are you ready for some more FPS memes?
I'm really tempted to download that for the event.
Oh no.
But my FPS is already bad enough in Zebo as is.
Overclocking on my CPU, I mean my CPU is bad as it is, but I managed to overclock it and I can just, at the moment, get just over 20 FPS in the flight deck when I'm in the air. So, yeah.
My ortho is very pretty. This plane is extremely loud.
But you know, funnily enough, ortho actually improves your FPS.
What?
Yep, ortho improves your FPS.
That must be a P3D thing, because in X-Plane, it absolutely kills it.
No, my
FPS is actually better than during my test flight last night.
yeah, ortho improves your FPS in X-Plane. But it might not do for you because you've got so much in it, Aiden. But you know, for me and my mate, we tried ortho and it improved both of our FPSs.
I'm just gonna turn you guys down a small bit because you're hellaciously loud.
If you want ortho Spain, Dave, then you can. There's a Spanish one. I can't remember. It's Spain UHD. I'll get you a link after. You can download different tiles from it and then put them in rather than doing it through the ortho thing.
But I don't mind using ortho for XP.
But I don't know if you can get them for Spain, and they look really good. The ones we downloaded. I'll get you a link. It's called like Spain UHD or something.
Yeah, my issue with ortho is the size, because like even just the bit that I've generated for this week, and as it turns out, I'm gonna have to delete it. But I downloaded ortho or generated ortho for this flight and the next one, not realizing that realizing when I initially did the generation, this is going to be like a 3-hour flight.
Rip.
What's my ETA? Yeah, my ETA is 1959 Zulu. It's now 2000 Zulu. So yeah, this isn't going to be the fastest flight in the world.
There you go. If you choose what tile you want to download, if you hover over it, then like so obviously Fortaventura and Lanzarote are one.
Well, I generally fly Ireland and UK, so I'll probably...
Yeah, that's done through ortho for XP, but
yeah. You'll need to send me links to stuff that'll make everything work, because right now just bits of things are working.
yeah.
But in fact, I was up super early this morning, and yet I still started just about at 5 o'clock. Because I was out doing things. I was out shopping for pens, because I'm an interesting person.
You shop for pens? You don't order like off of Amazon like a normal person?
Well, no, I wanted them today. Plus I got one of those 3 color pens. So now I've got 3 pens for the price of 4 pens.
I've just realised I've got a bit of an issue.
What is your issue?
My push to talk doesn't work when I'm tabbed in game.
Oh, rip.
GG.
Yeah, I press my hotkey down when I'm in game and it won't work for some reason.
You might want to change it because you probably have it bound to something.
Yeah, that's probably gonna need to be changed.
Well, I don't know. It just, it like just...
Also, hey Chad. I am not...
I forgot we were
Yeah,
streaming.
I'm not ignoring chat. It's just chat is almost silent. This makes the stream a bit more interactive if there's, you know, voice chat going on. Irish's niece's trampoline blew over and it's in bits. That's the problem with trampolines, is they're just basically giant parachutes. So anytime there's some wind, they don't tend to react too well. Also, I'm presuming that the 300 knot quoted by Beechcraft is the true airspeed, not like ground speed.
Yeah, that's true.
I presumed as much. I hate how the nav bug works on this.
Yeah, I've just tried binding it to the keyboard in a load of different keys, and every time I tab into game or click on a window other than Discord, it doesn't work.
Oh, GG.
Are you using the browser version or the app?
No, I'm using the app.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably best that I've taken off first. I know that the initial plan, Hayden, was for you to head out first, but I just kind of took off. Also, I just realized I'm not squawking. Whoops.
Thanks for reminding me.
Glad I'm not the only one to forget transponders.
I am one to chronically forget to set the transponder.
I always accidentally just leave it on standby and just completely ignore Mode Charlie. Squawk Mode Charlie would have a field day with me, telling me to Squawk Mode Charlie. Literally every flight.
Anybody who's an ATC would have a field day with you.
I'm not that bad. I mean, I occasionally nosedive, but I still get it onto the runway in a decent shape. Usually in one piece.
Operative weather is usually, I always. Then again, this is coming from the guy with 3,000 hours in VATSA.
Yeah.
So everything I say is kind of falling on deaf
Stand
ears.
by. Apparently, it says I've got to run Discord in administrator mode for it to work when I'm in other games, so I'm just going to try that. 2 seconds. You might have to move me back in.
Hayden, you should be able to move him in. In fact, I'm in cruise, so I can do that. What are we making for today? We're heading to Niamey Airport in Niger. It's how far is this journey? 1,400 and a bit kilometer trip, probably closer to 1,500 with this flight plan. I actually did some maths earlier. I was bored when I finished the entire route, because the entire route is now mapped, and I figured out how far we've actually traveled so far. As the crow flies, it's probably actually more than this, but I figured out the distance between every city we've been to so far, and it works out as 9,074 kilometers before today. I also googled something and found out, by the way, yes, this is written on just a piece of cardboard that looks like a piece of wood. The Earth's circumference is 40,075 kilometers at its widest point, which is the equator. So we've traveled approximately a quarter of the way around the world after today's flight. And we're only in Africa.
Wow.
Hey, Jack.
You're the one who had the bright idea to go
visit
to every
country.
capital.
Yeah.
And then some meme legs as well.
Okay, excuse me. The 60-mile 747 leg will be very worthwhile.
Wait. Hold on. You never said anything about that last night.
I did.
All I saw was meme leg. I never saw what aircraft you were flying.
It's that 747 meme leg.
Are we talking 747-8 or 747-SP?
747, whatever I can find at the time.
Oh,
Or whatever I have. It's only gonna be it's a 60-mile flight. It's gonna take like 20 minutes tops.
I'm still surprised you don't want to go to the world's smallest commercial airfield.
No, because I'm gonna crash at that. I know that for a fact.
Exactly why you should go there.
Exactly why I shouldn't.
That's exactly why you should.
Also, hey Jack. And on the bright side, the 747 meme leg isn't for an absolute age, so I might end up taking the 747-8 there. Assuming I get it by then.
Well, the 747-8 is one of the best aircraft you can get.
Right, I've loaded in, so I'm just going to quickly stop my Discord now. I've not actually been
I'm presuming
We're just going to give Dave more work.
it's fine. I'm presuming it's the SSG 747-8 is the good one,
Yes.
which is comical because their Embraers are terrible.
The Embraers are terrible, but the 748 is amazing. And ironically, you can take that thing halfway around the world.
I just realised that today's leg is in the wrong colour. There we go. It's probably still in the wrong colour, but it's a colour that highlights it. Or, hang on, that hides it against the Sahara Desert. I'm gonna make it a temporary colour for today of that. That's still okay. It can go.
Make it pink.
I tried that. It blends in with the Sahara still. Purple stands out.
I was just about to suggest that.
1,000 to go until we're at 26,000.
Also, why are we not going to Rio in Brazil? We'll be there
Rio isn't the
if we
capital of
time
Brazil.
it right. I know, but if we time it right, we'll be there during Carnival.
Yeah, but I mean, so many of the legs are kind of timing based, like Oshkosh. Odds are I'm not going to get there during.
Rip my engine.
Oh, what have you done?
They're on fire.
Odds are I'm not going to get as far as the Oshkosh leg by AirVenture, but I'm still flying into Oshkosh.
Flying into the Oshkosh for the sake of flying into Oshkosh.
I mean, it has to be done.
Yes, it works.
Oh no! Now we got to listen to Traff.
I've just realised Royal Morocco's ICO code is RAM.
Yes. If ever you look at Morocco airspace on VATSIM, you'll just see a stream of rams. In fact, if I open up...
How do I put the Zebo in cold and dark? I'm not following it, so...
it's a preset. You can if you go to the tablet, it'll be in there.
Aye.
Also, Dave, while you're tabbed out, look up my registration. November 848 Uniform Papa.
Why?
My plane is pink.
Oh no. This is probably the most action Niamey Airport has seen in months on VATSIM.
Actually, we're the first people to fly into it on VET.
What?
Nobody ever goes there.
Yeah, but I sincerely doubt that we're the first ever to fly into Niamey.
First ever this year.
Well, that's not hard. I've not seen anybody fly there yet. Also, I was correct in saying there would be a Royal Air Maroc somewhere in the air over Africa, going from Mike November to Cairo. Hey, SFTN. Is there a Royal Air Maroc on the other side? No. Oh, no, there is. Going from Lisbon to Mike November. There's always a Royal Air Maroc online about this time. I don't know why. Hey DMF, how you doing today, dude? If you're just joining and wondering who's in voice chat with me, it is Hayden and Traff. Well, Hayden's on VATSIM, Traff is faffing around with a 737. Also, the second attempt at ortho. I didn't mention it during the stream. This is actually the second set of ortho I've generated because the first attempt was broken horrifically.
Watermarks.
Oh, that wasn't the only problem, Hayden, dude. there were watermarks. Some of the tiles were just white.
So you got tiles with clouds.
I'm not sure, but they weren't matching up to anything that was in game, so I'm presuming they were low-lying clouds.
Hello, simulation for the nation.
I'm connected to VATSIM now.
Oh, good grief.
Oh god, get ready to get smoked.
Get ready for a 737 flying at 7,000 feet on this flight.
Well, what should I cruise at? Should I cruise at like
400.
Dave? What are you
40,000
cruising at?
feet.
I'm cruising 260.
I'll cruise at two.
I'm at 2.8, so you either go 2.4 or 3.0.
I'd go
I'll go
3-0.
Yeah.
Hey, SG.
I'll take 69 passengers.
Also,
Make
what
it
was-
70?
Beechcraft, just for funsies, could you try and like fly slowly so that you land after us, because you're gonna be there in like an hour and a bit.
It's 1 hour 56 according to flight rate.
Yes, and my flight currently is predicted to be 2 hours 43 left.
Ah. What was I gonna say? What was the active departure rule?
I don't know what it is in real life,
5.
but we use 05.
Right,
So
I'll do
I
it.
looked at the windsock before you popped on, and it was 5, like strong 5.
It was like 10 knots.
Right.
10,
I
15
can
knots
both
for
do it.
5. That's according to Active Sky, at least.
Mhm.
010 at 11 cabin conditions.
Did you just
Temperature
say-
40,
hang on,
dew point
hang
minus
on.
3.
Did you say Kavak?
Yeah.
It's Cav OK.
In America, we call it Kavik.
But it's Cav OK. Clouds and visibility OK.
Don't question the things Americans do, Dave.
Do you know what
it's
I've
so
just
easy.
I've just realised the red giant flying flew this route this morning.
Trav,
good
with the
for you.
completely pointless knowledge.
Exactly.
The ridge I'm flying probably doesn't exist. Golf Alpha
No,
Whiskey
and I'm
Tango
surprised
Delta.
you're not using your Ireland registration today.
That's because Golf Alpha Whiskey Tango Delta is GA World Tour. Or Golf
What's
Alpha.
the D?
Dave. Also, I've got several planes with the Alpha Whiskey Tango reg. So there's, I think I'm up to Foxtrot now. I probably should have one that's just Golf Alpha Whiskey Tango. but I think that might confuse ATC.
Dave,
Yes.
there's a 748 going from Sydney to London.
Yeah.
I just looked at his routing. He's going via Dubai. So as long as he could possibly get it in a straight line.
What's his call sign? Or is he just left? Or is this in real life?
This is real life.
Oh my god. The way Americans say Ireland is strange.
We say Ireland and Australians are strange.
I don't know how the way that American pronounces Ireland can be strange when it's pretty much identical to the way I pronounce Ireland. Maybe a bit more emphasis on the R, but that's about it.
Check my Project Fly now, Dave. I should be on.
my project fly is refusing to load your plane.
Well,
I'm just now crossing 26, 2,000 feet to go to 28.
I'm cruising steadily 26, ground speed 255. And this is just refusing to go much faster than that.
So for the next flight sim stream, are you planning on using the Kodiak? Or the Malibu that I sent?
I didn't download the Malibu, actually. I don't know.
On the X-Point store, there's a promo video for the Malibu. And that's a pretty good indication of the quality you can expect from it.
Yeah, I just don't like the huge snout in the Malibu.
That's... Wait, the snout or the radar dome?
The snout. Wait, the Malibu...
That's the standard shape for all piston engine aircraft.
would you believe I've
Just
got
City.
3 waypoints in the whole of my
So do I.
direct Miu, then the Golf 660 to SOC. That is it.
Yeah, that's that's the exact same routing I have.
Exact same routing that I have.
Well, of course mine and yours are the same, Hayden. I gave you mine.
Yes, but I also have a star into the arrival.
There's a star.
Because I want to do an ILS approach.
I'm gonna do ILS. I always do ILS where available.
Same. Speaking of, one time I was playing in an event where for the controller there was no clouds on his radar. And for all of us in game, it was 0 fizz. He was
Please.
like, expect visual, and we were all like, sir, it's 1,000 feet of visibility.
Unable.
Effectively.
Unable visibility. I'm kind of surprised Casablanca Center isn't online at the moment. Casablanca's usually online around now. I do enjoy, by the way, how completely pointless ortho is, but it looks pretty. Although I'm somehow certain that my ortho's broken in a weird and wonderful way, because I'm not entirely sure it should be a patchwork like it's looking.
That's not ortho.
That's broken ortho.
That's default.
No, you can see the ortho poking through it. What's happened is I've accidentally broken the ortho. Because I've set it in, I think, such a weird way. Is that default, actually? That is default. There's autogen. Am I outside of the ortho I generated for myself?
Most likely, because you probably did it in a straight line.
Yeah, tiles are very small.
Oh my god,
Wait.
I just looked. Yes, I am outside the ortho I generated for myself. I won't have ortho again until we're at Niamey. I didn't expect us to have the southern routing, I was expecting more of a northern route.
Well, I asked you which one you were going to do.
I just did whatever one Simbrief spat out.
Fair enough.
That's what I always do. If I don't have Simbrief, then I'll go to Online Flight Planner. Just use that.
What's the QNH?
1005.
Yes.
So,
You need to get yourself Active Sky for X-Plane.
Either that or
no,
NOAA
'cause
weather.
No, because if I put any clouds in, my FPS drops below 20 in the Zebo. Because I have a very bad CPU, which means my sim rate, which is why I hardly ever play X-Plane at the moment.
Yeah, my sim rate, if I'm in a city, my sim rate is down to 19.5 FPS. Although, is it the ratios I should be concerned about for...
It's the first thing you should be concerned about is what's eating your CPU.
probably
I have
Google
Chrome closed, right?
Well, the thing is, I need Chrome open, and I need OBS open. And they both eat CPU. Oh, we might be flying into ortho tiles. I just realized. In fact, yes, because I can see the boundary of the ortho, because there's a giant cliff in the middle of the desert. Of that, I am fairly certain that's either a very strange shadow or the edge of ortho.
Right, I'm starting up my engines now.
With these invisible people, one's Traff, one's Hayden. Irish, wait until it's on sale, seriously, because then you can buy yourself like a payware plane, or like Active Sky or something, with the money you save.
Honestly, I wouldn't waste your money on Active Sky. I would get the NOAA weather plugin. It is just as good, if not better.
I mean, I'm just used to Active Sky because it gives me discrete radio frequencies for weather. Also, I've just realized that my bottom GPS has just been saying, yeah, go to N'djamena this entire time. Go direct Lugri.
Hodge, have you tried the demo with your joystick yet?
Yeah, Trav Hodge tried the explain demo with mouse yoke.
Oh my god.
That was our reaction. Hodge, would you say it knocks FSX out of the sky? Good.
I've just realized I've been manually feathering the props when I've got auto feather on. That was completely pointless.
Yeah, I still need to turn that on. But I have a manual adjustment for feathering, so I typically run with it off.
Well, I don't have any manual adjustment other than using the mouse, so it's just easier for me to use auto feather. What are the winds like? I think my terrain radar plugin should show winds. Oh well, winds are 327, 328 at 4 knots.
Dave,
Yes.
look to the right of your fuel levers. The first switch for cabin lock.
First switch for coffee?
Yes.
Fine, I'll put coffee on. What does that even do?
I have no idea. I just noticed it.
Yeah, that's always been there. I've just been... I always turn it on, but I don't know what it does. Oh, I had the cabin lights set on Traff mode. I do apologize.
What's Traff mode?
Dim.
Oh, nice one.
I've still got the 980.
Walked right into that one.
I still got the 980. I'm going to be getting the 2070. It's going to be the Strix OC one. The overclocked one by Strix.
Well, Dim is now taxiing.
Best put the cabin lights back onto Traff mode then.
Hodge, you should feel bad for my GTX 675. So 1 GB card.
This game looks boring. It's relaxing.
I play this game when I'm highly stressed, and it chills me right out.
It's like meditating. Like, you get a plane up in the sky, and granted you just throw on autopilot, but especially with the turboprop or any GA plane, there's just this hum, and it's a wonderful persistent hum, and it just chills me right out every single time. And that's not what I wanted. Audio, nope. That. Just turn the volume down a bit. Oh, I'm slightly below altitude. I'm at 25,999 feet. There we go, 26,000 again.
I'm slightly above at 28,706, and now I'm surprisingly climbing? Hello? Beechcraft, what are you doing?
Traff, did you actually go out of your way to take a picture of the damn plane?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I like putting pictures on my Project Fly because I don't like it saying no image available.
Can you see my hangar on Project Fly?
Let me have a look. I'm just backtracking now, so I'll be departing very soon.
Oh, I can go to your hangar and see. Oh no, you can't.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I can see your logbook and friends and achievements.
I've got a few achievements like St. Martin and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm going there in a 7.4. It's going to be a 60-mile leg.
What, St. Martin?
Yes.
I might do it with you then in the P3D.
You might not want to.
Why?
You haven't seen the departure airport?
Is it St. Barth's?
No.
Go on.
Hang on, I gotta find the picture of it I sent Hayden last night when we were spamming pictures of each other.
That's a change, you're usually doing that to me.
We were spamming the Pokemon theme with each other. There you go.
Oh wow.
Who's with me? It's Traff and Hayden. The other Phantom flyers around the Discord.
And I am departing.
In a
This is where it all goes
737
wrong.
when we were both flying Beech 200s.
Exactly.
Traff doesn't understand the whole general aviation thing.
I am slapping myself in the face right now for not remembering that I have an E1000 that can easily pace you.
80 knots.
Oh, are you going to do all the callouts throughout this flight?
Please don't, Traff.
V1, rotate.
And he's stalled into the ground already.
Positive brake, gear up.
And let's go ahead and rocket ship.
Just pull out all the flaps, go spaceship, space shuttle mode.
If my sim crashes, I am going to be pulling out the Blackbird.
Oh god. I flew the Blackbird once. I space shuttled it up to, I think it was 40 or 50,000 feet at Mach 2.
Yeah, I can get that thing to Mach 7.
I was going vertical at Mach 2.
If you want to go vertical, it's transonic. The F-15, that thing can accelerate through Mach 1 up to Mach 3 going vertical.
What Mach speed are you cruising at? Then I can, you know, once I get a bit closer, I can.
170
4.8.
indicated.
0.48. Oh,
Yep. We're
that's
slow.
probably gonna. That's probably gonna be on border for me to stall, but you know.
Just put down some flaps, it'll be fine.
Trev, you have the in-game King Air C90. Take that.
I don't. I'm already up now. It's fine.
Yeah, I was up when my sim crashed. And I swapped planes over to the King Air, so you can do the same.
Oh dear. I was
No,
gonna
it's
fly the
okay.
C90, but for some reason I was testing it last night.
I
The,
don't like GA planes.
Yes, we know this, Trev. For some reason I was testing the C90 last night, the artificial horizon and nav just would not come on, so I gave up on that idea. I still have no idea why they didn't come on. I turned everything on. Speaking of turning everything on, I've just realised that that's not on, is it? Oh, it is. Why is it not working?
Because that's the weather radar, and it only works when there's weather to be picked.
I thought that was a traffic radar. That makes more sense.
The traffic radar is the Avidyne
Yeah.
system.
That makes more sense. Is this base gameplay? No. This is by Carenado. Not the best plane in the world ever, but it's
A far cry from the worst.
yeah, definitely not the worst. I've tried much worse payware. Like the Embraers that I finally figured out how to fly last night.
Wait, you finally figured those out?
Yes.
I thought the proper way to just take off, do a backflip, and lawn dart.
Oh no, my problem was that I couldn't get the engine started.
Oh,
Turns
yeah,
out
that'll do it.
Yeah, it turns out everything worked the exact opposite way to how I thought.
Oh god.
So I had APU bleed off trying to start the plane.
You absolute kids.
Well, I'm used to the Boeing lights where like has on in giant letters that are lit up. I forgot that it was Airbus style lights that Embraer used.
Well, they're going to be switching over to Boeing stylize because Boeing owns 51% of the manufacturing process for the E-Jet series.
I thought they were. Oh no, it's the Bombardier was bought out by Airbus, isn't it?
Yeah, the C series was bought up by Airbus.
Ugh, Boeing and Airbus just buying everything. Hey, Henry.
E190s get MCAS software.
Oh no.
Well, that's them crashing.
Speak for yourself, Trav.
Shush.
No.
We've got a new Crash 8.
And we're just going to stay silent about that special case in Seattle.
Did Boeing actually get the MCAS certified yet? Because I know the certification flight was the other day. I don't know how it went.
Google.
Lazy.
I have no idea, which is why.
Watch my FPS rise as I close like 60 tabs in Chrome. This is me being productive. I always have like a million tabs open.
The last update was from April 18th.
So...
No news yet.
Yeah, none yet. Oh no. the spam at that thing's beginning.
I do know that the Canadian Air Ministry thingy is going to be doing the certification.
Well, that's the thing, is every single certification board is going to be doing their own certification tests. Because nobody trusts the FAA, because they were the slowest to actually ban the MAX 8. Or the MAX series as a whole.
Oh, it's not. They're not banned in our airspace. They're allowed to be ferried to storage.
Well, yeah, but they're...
Yeah, an Air China one was on testing the other.
I think they're allowed to do flight tests because they're not official flights. When are the
Commercial
CNC
flights are banned. People who own the BBJ MAX 8 can technically file it under a ferry flight and still do that, as long as it's within the United States to and from Boeing.
Reese, what are you asking? When are the CNC vids coming? I'm not planning on doing Command and Conquer videos.
Rise, Catalan Crops is dead.
Basically.
So expect no Catalan Crop videos from Dave.
I find it largely unplayable. And definitely not suited to YouTube. Far too slow paced.
Yeah, Cattle and Crops is drop with the C.
You mean crap?
I thought this was supposed to be PG.
It is PG.
Oh, so I'm allowed to say crap, am I?
Yes. I say crap.
Good.
What
Well,
happened
yeah,
to
you say
Dave, you're
bloody as well, don't
PG-13.
Yeah, what happened to Cattle and
Let's be
Crops? They made a bunch of promises they couldn't keep. Basically. Was I not doing a random video? Oh, yeah, that. It's probably not going to happen. If only because it will turn into a rant about how bad Cattle and Crops actually is. And how little they realise how little they know about what they're trying to do.
Dave, you've already been in the air for an hour.
Going nowhere. Yes.
It hasn't felt like an hour.
This is the joy of streaming. Is you do things for a silly long time, and you then realise, hang on, I've been doing this for like, oh god, we're not even halfway.
No, we're not.
Oh. I also enjoy
We're
how,
just in Nigeria.
yeah, I enjoy how the vast majority of this flight is just Nigeria.
Thank you, Nigerians, for being so hospitable to an Irishman, an American, and I don't know what the heck traffics.
Excuse me, Nigerian
I didn't
princes. I am an Irish prince. I require some funds for you to transfer
wrong,
£5
Dave.
trillion into your bank account.
Jay, that is wrong. You are an Irish princess.
Shh,
No,
don't tell
he
the
is an
Nigerian
Irish
princes
Barbie
that.
girl. Am I recommended yesterday? Guess what popped up?
Barbie girl for the umpteenth time.
That. And PewDiePie singing Barbie girl.
Ah, ooh. That's a really wonky animation.
Well, it's only meant to be done when there's rain. So it's gonna, of course, it made it look like it's wiping rain. Have you not driven in the rain before?
What, you mean flown?
No, driven. Because that's the exact type of animation that they used. Or windshield wiper blades on clean surface with no water.
Well, I'm at cruise.
Well, of course you're a cruise.
After 11 minutes.
I'm still trying to get back down to my cruise altitude. I'm at 30,000.
Oh, just nosedive it, it'll be fine. If you search Rainbow Dave, it's like the third result. Oh god.
That's exactly what he didn't want to hear.
Yeah. I was hoping some like actually good videos from me would be higher results. I'll be honest.
Also, there's 17 of you watching, but only 5 likes. Seriously?
And only 3 people in chat. One of whom is Traff.
What's our landing runway? Just out of interest.
9 right.
I have no idea.
Plan on
9.
9 right because it has the ILS.
Yes, that's a good idea.
9 left is a gravel runway.
What is
9 left is
our
more
arrival
Mimi.
start?
Whatever you want it to be.
Whatever brings you to 9 left.
Bunker 2 Victor, that'll do. I am
Just go ahead and give her a full send there, Traff.
I want to watch Traff slam the 737 into the ground, so I'm hoping he slows down for us. Which it's not looking like he's doing because according to Project Fly he's already pretty much caught up to Hayden.
Seriously? Are you on Project Fly, Hayden?
No!
That's why I can only see Dave then.
But you'll see me on Vets.
Yeah, if you got that spy. We're pretty much equidistant apart.
What I can do is just disable the Project Fly thing and open the VATSIM one up, because that has Hayden.
Only reason why I don't use Project Fly, it kills my CPU.
They are working on a new version of Project Fly for Mac
Thank God.
and Linux, which apparently couldn't run Project Fly before.
Dave, when you do the leg to Bermuda, since apparently you're doing that, and I thought you weren't,
Yeah, I decided on that last night when I was legging up the East Coast.
hopefully by then I'll have my new computer, and let's pleb it up with private airline.
I'm not intending on doing a leg with the BBJ.
No, Airbus corporate jet. I said pleb it up.
Level it up by trying it in Cessna 172s.
No, I will die.
On floats so that we can at least crash land them. Hayden's seen the nonsense I get up to with my 172. He doesn't want to engage in that silliness.
Mr. 14 hours in a Cessna 172 at 3,000 feet.
Excuse me, it was 8 hours.
It will still feel like the same.
That gave me some good YouTube watching time though.
Why are you testing the alarms? Yes, I am paying attention to your stream as well as my own plane.
It's like a little rave.
Well, according to this, it's going to be about 2 hours till I get this.
Truff's just doing his own little thing, and I'm having a rave, and Hayden's just...
Oh, I can see you having a rave. I'll slow down in a bit. I don't slow down quite yet. I mean, I'm going 292. 0.77 is my max speed. I will drop it eventually.
Just joining, I'm having a small rave in the cockpit here. $26,000 feet.
Dave, whatever you do, don't look in pictures in Discord.
Oh, what have you done now?
It's not what I've done. It's what Hodge has done.
There we go. This is the downside of these really probably too long for a Beach 200 legs. It's just going to be a few hours. And,
Well,
yeah.
keeping in mind, I did say let's take the Challengers last night.
Yeah, but I flew the Challenger on the last leg. I didn't want to do it again. I probably should have chosen the...
Gulfstream.
I could have gone with the Cirrus. Would that have even...
Cirrus
made the
wouldn't have
range?
been much faster than this.
Cirrus would have been a bit faster than this. Cirrus can fly...
No.
No?
No. The Cirrus is about the same performance as a King Air 200.
Oh.
Is your King a payload?
Yes, Carnado.
Of course it would be.
We both, I think, have the same King Air.
We're King Air 200s, both from
Are you-
Coronado.
Are you both flying the King Air at the moment?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's a good plane.
Guess what I'm flying?
Something that's not a King Air.
Zebo, because it's free.
Yeah, I'm a cheapo.
I bought the Chieftain for this leg, but then my graphics card was like, no!
Oh, for the first time in 18 minutes, I'm making a turn.
I can't remember last time that I turned. But it's
Oh
saying...
god, no, I made the mistake of clicking onto a Fortnite stream on Facebook.
It's saying there's like 2.5 minutes to the next waypoint. I'm hoping that's going to involve a turn. Project Fly, come to my aid. There's some light turbulence over Europe right now for some reason.
I think Strato Launch is over there.
Oh no. We're in a straight line. So we've been through Mew. That was the turn. We're in a straight line up until the Can VOR. And then it's a straight line up to Sock. And then it's a very slight turn direct to the airport.
I'm kind of glad you chose the route with more turns,
I mean,
because otherwise it would have been straight north and then a turn to the left for the rest of it.
I mean, there's not much else going on. This is unfortunately just a fly in a straight line for 3 hours simulation.
Oh, you're gonna hate the Hawaii leg.
Oh, I know I'm gonna hate the Hawaii leg. That said, I am tempted to do like one of the next cross the ponds. Because
Do yourself a favor and don't.
Oh, why? I want to sit in an airport for 3 hours waiting to take off.
No, it's not that. It's the amount of rage you're gonna get from air traffic controllers.
I thought that was the point of having air traffic control.
At the squeakers.
Oh, that is true. The number of 6-year-olds that do cross the pond is quite hideous.
Yeah, but then you also get the number of 6-year-olds controllers that do cross the pond. Anyway, right back, I need a drink.
I'm tempted to go get a can of Pepsi for myself, actually. Then again, I should be...
I'm gonna go get a
fairly
Mountain
soon.
Dew.
Mountain Dew. Are you a Mountain Dew, and you're probably gonna go get some Doritos as well for that full gamer experience.
I actually have a bag of Doritos sat next to me.
I got fake Doritos today. I'm happy.
I also have 2 bags of Cheetos Hot Puffs.
There are 2 bags of Doritos, or fake Doritos, and a bag of pork scratchings. Which I don't know if pork scratchings actually exist in the US. So you might have no idea what I'm talking about.
I've never heard of them.
It's
Pork scratchings are nice.
Yes, it's pork belly, but like deep fried.
Oh, we call it deep fried pork belly. Straight, simple, and to the point.
I mean, most of the fat in it's been rendered out, so like I don't know how exactly it's made, but it's more or less deep fried.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that soda.
I've just realized that we're going to be flying into the sunset today. This is potentially a problem. Pork scratchings, no, they're different from beef jerky. Beef jerky is dried out beef. Pork scratching is definitely cooked. Because the fat's rendered. Traff is coming up to overtake Hayden, by the way.
I'm back.
It's looking like you're coming up to overtake Hayden, just FYI. But that's on Project Fly with the usual delay.
How have you not crashed yet?
Who, me or Traff?
Both of you.
I don't know. Good news, 2 hours 1 minute until arrival. This is an hour and a half into the flight, yeah. This is why I didn't want to fly the Kodiak. Also the fact that the Kodiak just would not cruise at the speed I wanted it to.
Alright. If I hear my TCAS screaming, I'll know I'm about to overtake.
Oh, you got a TCAS because you're in a 737.
Of course.
I mean, technically I've got a TCAS.
We all have to have a TCAS to be flying in this day and age.
And an ADS-B transponder.
Why don't you put it on then?
My TCAS is on. It's showing that there's absolutely nothing happening.
Good. It means if I come near you, it'll scream at me.
Agreed.
I regret not doing this in the Challenger, but then it would have been like an hour's flight, and I would have had to do like 3 flights in a row, which would have meant the absolute mayhem of trying to figure out, number 1, a flight route for all of it, number 2, generating that many tiles of ortho.
Or you could just forego the ortho.
No, ortho's pretty.
Ortho may be pretty, but it's expensive.
It's free.
Storage-wise, it's expensive.
Not when you just delete it afterwards.
Yes, but here's the thing. Once you get one ortho tile, you want to get the entire world ortho.
If you open the window fast enough, it sounds like there's a bee just buzzing around the cockpit. Ooh, and it's different depending on which window you open.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now.
You couldn't hear before?
Well, PC froze and I'd like pooped myself because I thought it had crashed. But it hasn't.
That's a shame.
Be quiet. Is there a reason you had your mouth wide open there, Dave?
Yawning.
A very big yawn, that was.
Yes. There we go, we'll get a different view of the plane for a while. Because I got nothing to do for the next hour or so. Not long out of bed, quite the opposite. I've just had a busy day. Can I open the... This is a dumb idea. Oh, won't let you open the passenger in flight, that's probably a good idea. I can, however, attach and detach the winglets repeatedly while in flight.
Chopper's ready. Go, go, go!
And now I'm flying a completely different plane. Oh, that's a view. Once again, we're flying at sunset, but we're flying towards the sunset, which means it's going to be less sunsetty for longer.
Don't you like it when your plane doesn't want to descend when you're telling it to descend?
I'd just make it descend. Vertical speed minus 2,000 feet per minute. Good.
Or you could push down on your joystick.
Yeah, but with autopilot, you just close out the throttles entirely, set a vertical speed of minus 2,000, and you're good. Especially in GA.
Fair enough.
I have done that in the Cessna before. And not on the occasion where it had a complete electrical failure. Did I tell you about that, Traff?
No, you didn't.
Oh. The 172 I fly, like, constantly. I was flying it a couple of days ago. And about 15-20 miles out from the airport, everything failed. The autopilot trimmed full nose up, so I stalled. At the same time, the GPS went. So I had to hand fly a Cessna with no GPS, using just maps onto a visual approach, and I somehow landed it.
Wow.
What made it worse was on final I realized, hang on, the flaps on a Cessna 172 are electric. No electrics, no flaps. Hey Tassie mate. How you doing today, dude?
Hey,
Yeah,
Nate.
That made for a quite interesting landing where I was trying to desperately keep the speed up until the last second and then flare wildly. It was still ranked as good though.
Not too bad.
You're now overtaking Hayden, by the way.
Sugar. He's not on my TCAS.
Well, that's because I'm about 4,000 feet below you, you kid.
This is why I have that spy open. Just keeping track of you two. Landing is going to be interesting.
Trap will be first.
I want to be first.
They
So
crash out of the way.
No, I want to be first so I can watch the crash.
I'll let you land first, Dave, then you can watch me, man.
Watch you crash.
No, land.
Crash.
We all know it's gonna end in a crash because you're gonna trigger that weird bug again.
No, that happened in the PMDG. That's a PMDG bug where the flare logic's completely broken.
It's only on ILS 2.4 at Ibiza, though. Which so happened to be the runway at the airport I landed on during that clip.
Yeah, but isn't the flare logic on the PMDG weird anyway?
Well, it's not great.
PMDG is weird in and of
I'll
itself.
just... It's okay, next time I fly to Ibiza, I'll just make sure I land on 06. Or fly an X-Plane.
Pretty sure you're flying an X.
X-Plane's better.
Yes, but the deal is
It's
poorly
no
optimized.
Draft, there's no but. X-Plane is better, period.
Zero's well optimized,
Yeah.
it's just that it's got 2K textures.
Yeah, but it just doesn't like FPS, it eats it.
Yes,
It loves it.
because it's got
doesn't-
2K textures.
Yeah.
And it is basically simulating an entire 737.
I wouldn't say simulating, more like breaking an entire 737.
It does it better than the PMDG.
Fair point.
And that's according to a real-world 737 captain.
Yeah, it's just Robert Randazzo. He's a spicy meme.
Who?
The CEO of PMDG.
Right. Do you watch
Hey.
Flight Deck to Sim, by the way?
Sometimes. I know a real life TUI pilot who's friends with Flight Deck to Sim.
Oh, sweet.
He's a 787 pilot for TUI.
I don't know any real-world pilots. Then again, I don't live within like an hour of an airport, so it's hardly surprising.
I know quite a few. One that used to work at TUI on the 75. Then he moved to go and so-called work for Boeing, being a test pilot for the 787. Then he turned down the job in the end, and that never happened. Then he went to Thomas Cook, working on the A320s family that they have, the 20 and 21. And now he's working as a 777 pilot for Emirates. He moves around all the time.
Something I didn't know until reasonably recently is that that's A320 type rating also rates you for the A330.
Yeah. It's same with the 777. Is also type rating for the 787.
I did not
It's
know
the same
that.
type. the 7.5 and 7.6. I'm guessing you knew that.
Trap, that all depends on the airline. Independently, they're all separate type ratings. The only aircraft from Boeing that has a similar type certificate are the 7.5 and 7.6. No others.
Yeah, whereas Airbus, the 320 and 330 are literally one rating.
Yeah, but it is you can fly the 777 and the 787 off one type rating.
No, you can't.
You
I've
can
talked
with
to
certain
the pilots of
airlines.
777s, and I've talked to the pilots of Dreamliners. In the same airline. No cross certification for either airline.
I just realised I've left the options window open forever and nobody pointed that out. Also, just for
when you were noticed.
completionism, I'm gonna have the Who's Online thing. just in case an ATC actually pops online, wondering why the hell 3 people are flying into Niamey.
So sorry to burst your bubble there, Trav, but I had to call you out on that.
Well, I was told that the 7.8 and the 777 were on the same type rating.
No! Whoever told you that was speaking of Lord of pig crap. And the only reason why I say pig is because it smells worse than cow.
Although cat crap, that smells atrocious.
Like, pig still smells worse.
Ooh, I forgot to turn on my my lighting add-on. There we go. It's literally a thing. Hey, Sylvan. How you doing today, dude?
Dave, how have you not eaten any fuel?
Because... Fun fact! Fun little thing here. I have. For some reason, nothing goes into the auxiliary tank ever. And explain 11 for the King Air
You
200.
put it on unlimited fuel.
No. It is burning fuel, but nothing goes into the auxiliary tank ever. So it just shows the main tank as being like over full. Like it goes to invisible 15. What?
It's perpetually full.
Well, no, I'm just good at fuel management. I am using fuel. I'm using about 300 pounds per hour. And that's 1,400 pounds, so in an hour's time it should be down like 1,100.
I accidentally did that. I may or may not have turned on the ELT.
Well, turn it back off.
I also may or may not have forgotten to stop this thing.
You may or may not have forgotten what?
Stop descending.
You're now too low.
Now we'll climb and stop climbing.
Well, he's forgotten to stop climbing, and now he's forgotten to stop descending. At some point, you'll eventually find what altitude he actually wants to cruise at.
Yeah, and
This is
by
why I
that
should have gone
time,
with the E1000.
and by that time, Dave, it'll be time for him to descend anyway.
No, we're still quite a distance away from that.
Yeah, but by the
Here's-
time
Literally.
Gotta look up the airport and whoops. Have a gander. Airport. Oh yeah, we're wanting to land on the actual runway and not the emergency runway, correct?
Oh no, I'm right.
9 right for the.
Yeah, the actual
Yes, yeah.
runway.
9 Facebook.
Actually, should I be a meme and land on the
Yes.
non-actual runway? Should I?
Yes, and then just park it at the military apron for funsies.
Right. Let's let me replan my arrival.
That's going to be a
Hang on a
visual
bit.
approach at night, by the way, if you're using real time.
I'm not using real time. It'll be early morning, but I don't know if I could be asked. Wait. So, if I can, it's at RNAV, is it? No, is it? No, it's a. Hang on.
What are you
It's
on
it's
about?
not even. It's not even in my FMC.
What, 9 left?
No, 27 is, but 9 left isn't.
You get 9 left. Look at the stream.
Yeah, I can see, but I've only got VDM09 right, ILS09 right, ILS09 right Yankee, RNAV
Yeah.
09 right.
That's all that's all the procedures that exist because 9 left is a visual landing.
Oh, just 09 left. There we go. Got it.
Hey, Mark K. Yeah, 9 left is visual. So good luck with that. Also, what's the final waypoint we've got? Sock. Is there a sock arrival? No.
Hello, Mark. How are you?
I'm doing good, Mark. Thank you very much for asking. How are you doing? What arrival are you planning? Aiden. Or Traff?
Space shuttle?
Well,
I'm
I'm
tempted
just
on
going.
the Tat-Tat.
I'm just going 09 right on Bonker 2 Victor.
Actually, it'll probably be the Polky. Yeah, let's go for the Polky arrival.
Pokey 2 Victor. Fine.
Just looking at the direction we will be arriving from, the Polky 2 Victor is a good idea. Load. And then approach will be IS9 right via retat. Load that.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
Have a good day? Yeah, pretty good. Been a long day. I've been up for freaking ever. I'm busy, but pretty good day. Kind of a nice, relaxing way to close it out is just to chill out in some flight sim. Also, thanks for subscribing, Mark. Welcome to the Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Sleep. You haven't had any in the last 48 hours, dude.
Excuse me? How do you know this?
You told me.
I did not say that I did not sleep.
Now then, here's where
I
the issue
power
comes in.
napped.
Now I've set that arrival, Dave, I only have 375 nautical miles to my total distance, which will take me, according to this, 50 minutes. So I should probably slow down a bit.
Yes, you might need to go flaps 5.
I'll jump down to Mach 0.5.
That's
That's
still
the
gonna be
problem
faster than
with
us.
people who like to fly airliners who wanted to do a GA.
What are you at? 0.4 what?
160 knots.
I'm at 170.
Ah, well, I'll probably cruise at like 180 knots, so whatever max speed that is.
Try and get a ground speed of about 252 or less. Which I don't.
My ground speed's 270.
I don't think at your altitude a ground speed of 252 is actually possible without stalling.
Yeah.
180 knots is a max speed of 0.26. Apparently.
Yeah, but you're also dealing with the whole thin air up there.
I'll stick at 0.5, which is just over 180 knots, and I will put out flaps 5.
This is what happens when you try and fly alongside two Beechcraft. You glad I'm not in a Cessna because you literally would have to fly flaps 40 the entire way. In fact, a 737 wouldn't have the fuel to do some of the flights I've done in the Cessna at the same speed and altitude. Because those jet engines do tend to burn quite a lot of fuel. As I choke on some air. There we go.
GG. Right, I'm gonna have to stick there where I am.
In before Traff just ends up having to hold at the end of the arrival.
I'll just keep going round and round in circles till you've landed.
I mean, there is a hold between 2300 and 8500 at Leelam.
I'll put a
On
hold
the
on
arrival?
the Leelam then. Oh, hang on. I don't even have Leelam in my FMC. I can put a hold.
It's on the Polky 2 Victor.
So I've got my waypoints are as follows: Can, Gamter, Apver, Agsox, and then Sock, and then after Sock it goes direct Polky.
Yeah, that's to get onto the arrival, which should bring you to Leelam.
No, it's after Polky it's NY, then CF09 right, then FF09 right, then runway 09.
You're doing...
That's an RNAV approach.
Yeah.
It
That's
shouldn't
bringing-
be. No, it says ILS09 right.
That's not the ILS, though. That's...
Try that.
That's missed approach 09 right somehow.
How have you managed to mess up so spectacularly?
Yeah, because the actual arrival is Polky Leelam, and then to the Niamey VOR. But because I'm going to be breaking off basically at Leelam to do the 12-mile DMA arc, I'll be heading to Retat and then flying the ILS from there.
So it's ILS09 right. Then my star is Polky 2 Victor, yeah?
Yes.
Is it? Am I taking the Ritat transition? That might be why.
Yes, hit the Retat transition.
That's probably why.
And William, just quick answer to your question, no update. I know as much as you do. I've not spoken to Oxy or Landy or anybody today. I've been AFK for the majority of today, doing various things.
Shall I put a hold in at Ritat?
What's the Ritat hold? There is a hold published for Ritat. The Ritat hold is...
Hold Romeo, pal.
Yeah, you could hold Ritat. That's right turns, by the way.
A right hold.
Yeah, it's right turns.
Right, let me try and
you
put
could
that in.
hold it like... What's the entry to ILS 2300? You could hold it like 4,000. 4 or 5,000.
Yeah, at Ritat now it's remembering how to put hold in this thing.
Hey, Ennis. Still in the sky?
Oh,
Yeah, we
hold
will
this.
be for another hour or so, I think.
How stupid am I? It says I just said to myself, how do I put a hold in this thing? Completely ignoring the fact that there's a button called hold.
There
Nice
is.
one.
Trav, to answer your question, extremely.
Maybe just, Yep, the cabin lights are in traff mode.
Be quiet.
No.
That's the gift that just keeps on giving. That one switch. Just on the ice lights so there's a light out over the wing. See you, Mark. Probably won't be
Okay.
in flight sim tomorrow, it'll probably be farm sim.
So
'Cause
the
that's what
time
people actually expect.
So the time in sim for me now is 6:17, and apparently I'm going to be top of descent at 7:02. So about 40 minutes.
Time in sim for me is 7:52, because that's what local time is. What mic do I have? It's a Blue Yeti Blackout Edition. Same one as Landy. Well, I just got it set up with some custom settings, because of course I do.
They're about 120 quid then, aren't they?
It depends on how good of a sale you get on them, but yeah.
Did you get yours in the sale then?
I cannot remember. You wanna make videos and stuff, but I hate your voice. I hate my voice too. It's just
I
a
think
thing.
everyone does.
It's a thing you need to get over if you want to make videos.
Everyone hates their own voice. Unless you're narcissistic. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna have some breakfast.
Fair enough.
I think I'm gonna go for ravioli.
I'm enjoying how terribly auto-gen is here. Clearly a
That-
grid system in place from the lights. Auto-gen is
looks-
just some random
yeah.
roads.
That looks very minimal.
Ooh, there's an airport down there. That has to be an airport, surely. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's just some really weird looking car parks.
Maybe that's not an airport, Dave.
It's just... It's a bunch of airport hangars made to look like... explain AutoGen, why you do this. I'm leaving. I'm going to crawl along the floor in protest.
Facepalm.
What? I'm crawling along the floor in protest at explain AutoGen being weird.
Oh dear. In before accidentally on purpose crawls out of plane.
Can't. Explain actually locks you out of doing that.
Oh wow, unless you press C.
Yeah, but if I press C, this happens.
Nice one. Bye, plane.
But if I press W, this happens. But if I press C, this happens. Plane just zips off.
Oh dear.
It actually gives you a good idea of like what the airspeed would actually look like if you were standing there. Because like it just pops you out and keeps you in the exact same position, but the plane keeps moving. Also, apparently there's some sort of weird rapture thing going on. I'm leaving.
Well, I've been up 57 minutes now. And I've covered probably about what you covered in an hour and a half.
Yeah, you've just about caught up to me now, I think. Yeah, in fact, you're being marked as basically on top of me.
Well, that's not something I'd never think of. That is not something I'd ever thought I would hear. So, okay then.
I've just come through the Kano VOR, you're just heading into it now.
Yes, I am, in fact, 2.7 miles away.
Oh, hang on. My TCAS is working. I can see you. It probably shouldn't be working because you're 4,000 feet above me, but it is. And before Simulate gets a million questions because he took bother to talk and chat.
As far as we're aware, Sim is still sick, so leave him alone, please.
Sim is doing Sim things. Ah yes, that wonderful trip of data not available.
There you go, I've slowed down a bit more. I'm now cruising at a max speed of 0.5, which equates to about 183 knots.
That's still faster than us. You're just being polite.
Yes.
No, Irish. I wasn't making a joke at your expense. It's just every time Sim's popped into chat recently, somebody has asked him where he's been. When he's gonna... Like, he tweeted something out yesterday about WWE and somebody asked him about Farm Sim. It's kind of hilarious. Have I turned off the auto ignition? I have. Good. What a wonderful thing to think about at 26,000 feet. Are the engines potentially going to magically relight themselves if they fail?
Definitely not worrying.
I mean, I wish they did that in the Quest Kodiak that I was testing out yesterday. Because I had an engine failure and had to crash land.
Rip.
Just over air traffic, I'm on about 100, almost exactly 170 indicated.
Right, let's see if I can drop any more.
So, no matter, I don't think there's a way that you can stay behind without.
There we go. Mach 0.46 equivalents to about 170 knots.
Your ground speed's still going to be higher because you're higher up. Bear that in
Shall I
mind.
drop down to your level? Shall
Don't drop down to my level, you...
Please don't.
That could be quite fun.
You'd be like a mile behind me.
Dad, I am
Trev,
going
I
to
will
do
not wallop you if you do that. And I just happen to be friends with one of the supervisors, so that's online.
Is the supervisor online to keep track of you?
I have backroom in the background, so please stand by.
I'm shocked that no ATC has actually made their way online in Niamey after seeing 3 planes, all with a flight plan in there. if even out of just blind curiosity.
Why is it not a popular destination for people to fly to?
We're the first ones in Batson to go here this year.
Oh!
So, yeah.
Okay then.
This is,
Also, there are no buildings at the arrival airport traffic.
there is no scenery. Oh no,
right.
there is for us. If you're running
Dogpile onto
if you're running X-Plane 11.3 or newer, or 11.2 or newer, you've got literally some buildings.
Yeah, I'm on the bar the most up to date one. I'm one behind that because I could be bothered updating it about an hour ago when I was.
Yeah, no, that'll be fine. That'll have actual buildings.
But at least I've got somewhere for me passengers to go.
But Hayden's flying into literally just a runway in the sand.
Why haven't you updated your X-Plane?
my graphics card's 1 gigabyte.
He can't.
Your graphics card is 1 gigabyte?
It's old
It's
as
an
hell.
NVIDIA GTX 675.
Oh! Well, what CPU have you got?
I have no idea.
That's probably why, yeah. So
That's
what are you on?
Let me look.
Wait, you're on X-Plane 10, aren't you?
Yes. Minimum for 10 is 1 gigabyte.
See, my graphics card's 8 GB, but I've got a bad CPU.
You got a better graphics
My
card than
processor
me.
is a 3.2 gigahertz Intel i5.
I've got a 1070 Ti, the MSI version.
Well, goody for you.
I've only got a 980. That's only.
I'm on a Mac.
I've only got a 4 gig 980.
See, I used to have a
Really?
4 gig 1050 Ti.
By modern standards, 4 gig is basically non-existent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be making a 12 gig computer. So.
Yeah, when I get my new upgrades, I'm gonna be getting an i7 9700K liquid cooled, 16 gig for DDR4 RAM, an SSD to run Windows and whatnot off, and a
Welcome,
better
Mr.
camera.
Big Shot going liquid cooled.
So then I should get quite a bit over 27 FPS in the flight. Which by my CPU and Bose standards, 27 FPS in the flight deck is actually not too bad for me.
Shall I grab some weather for Niamey and see how we're doing for our plans?
Yes. Oh, I've just realised. I'm cruising at 169.
Oh
Delta
dear.
Romeo November airport information
No
Victor
put in
1600 Zulu weather wind 09er 1 at 1 visibility 6000 sky clear temperature 4 dew point -7 QNH 1006 advise on initial contact that you have information Victor.
So, according to information,
Delta,
Victor, winds 091 at 11, QNH 1006. So it's looking like we're good to land on the nines.
Yeah, I can see you on my TCAS, well, on my ND, but I can't quite see you outside at the moment.
Try looking down. Attention all pilots, there's a double control. Oh, poor Frankfurt. There's going to be so many people departing Frankfurt to fly to the UK and Ireland.
Roasted pepperonis.
Just send out the Germans, they'll do all the work.
You don't need to worry about lighting.
I don't.
Yeah, you don't, I do. Do we know if it's rained in the last 24 hours in Niamey?
I've not a clue.
Because 09 left 27 right is unusable for 24 hours after rain.
How come?
Because it's made of laterite, which just becomes mud.
Oh.
On the bright side, I've just realised that it's a 3-kilometre runway and the glide slope will bring us down at about 2,600 remaining. Nearly 2,700 remaining.
Oh.
On 9 right, so we should be good.
That's alright.
In terms of feet, 8,789 feet remaining at glide slope of a 9,800 foot runway. So we should be good.
Yeah, it could be right.
What even is this flight? Oh my god, what is that? What is that approach? That is disgusting.
Yeah, I'll just be vectoring myself in. I'm not doing that.
I might just go visual.
I could do, I suppose.
It's the Irish. I presume Landy's just gone live with Irish heading out to watch some farm sim. It's about that time of day. I'm gonna close more windows here because I've still got, or more tabs because I've still got far too
Oh
many
wow, I
open.
didn't realise it was 7:10.
Yep.
Yes, Landy is live, 21 seconds ago. Oh, field, another day, another $1, apparently.
Ah. Would I recommend my mic? I mean, I like it. Landy likes it. It's kind of the go-to for YouTubers because it's so easy to set up and work with. There are better mics out there, but it's good for what you pay for. You get what you pay for with it.
I like the blue version.
What, the ice blue version of the Yeti?
I'm not sure. Can't remember. It's like a navy royally blue.
Oh, I know which one you're about. Yeah.
I think it is like the default one.
As a mute, yeah, but I'd never use it. In fact, the mute is more of an annoyance than anything else.
Do you use a mixer?
Me? No. Too much effort. I just run virtual compressor in OBS.
Ah.
Which is why, if you haven't noticed, I tend to talk quite quietly now on streams. Now that you're hearing just the raw audio of the voice, it's a lot quieter than it used to be. Yeah.
Probably better that.
There we go.
What's your tea today then?
A fish fillet, breaded fish fillet, a breaded chicken fillet, some peas, and some potatoes.
Sounds nice.
It sounds food.
Have we got a can of Pepsi as well with that?
Yes, Pepsi Max.
Might go and get another can myself. 2 6.
That's why I wasn't too pushed about getting a can, because I knew that it would be a bit... Well, dinner would be fairly early. By the usual standards as I'm used to. So now I get to eat and fly. You know,
Well,
make videos
eat
speak.
and watch you plane fly.
Well, yeah. I don't plan on doing much hand flying.
I just finished watching a Brad Williams performance. Oh my god, is that little guy funny?
See, the problem about streaming on YouTube is I can't watch YouTube videos or anything like the Twitch streamers do, because I'd get killed by content IDs.
Yeah, I've just
Your
realised.
phone, computer.
Pure fluke. I must have taken off at exactly 6 o'clock, because it's now 11 minutes past 7 and I've been up 1 hour 11 minutes.
I love comedians because they can be politically incorrect and not be hated for it.
To an extent. Seems fun, you just don't want to be abused if people think the same as you. What? Do you mean if people don't think the same as you, Hodge? Oh, I've just realised that I was wondering why Discord was doing weird things. I had my phone on the spacebar. About your voice? Eh. People learn to deal with stuff like that.
Just ban all the haters.
I mean, that works too, yeah. If they think you sound annoying, then they won't watch.
Initially, I thought Dave was annoying, but look at me now.
Well, I am annoying. That's kind of the point.
Not anymore. I got too used to it.
We'll turn coffee off now. I think the passengers have had enough coffee. Slightly worried that the pressurization doesn't seem to have worked at all on this plane.
Yeah, Caronado cut some corners, and pressurization was one of them.
Oh, okay, good. I just have to play the 20-minute demo again. That is a very short hop by my standards.
My first experience was with X-Plane was X-Plane 7.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah.
Mine was
I was
watching...
8 years old when I found it.
Mine was watching X-Plane streams. And, like, all I could afford at the time was FSX, so I got FSX. And I regretted that ever since.
Because you made the mistake of thinking every flight sim behaved like every other flight sim ever.
No. Because I thought FSX at the time was good. Because I didn't know any better.
I just passed the halfway point.
Wait, we've just passed the halfway point.
Yep.
Now we're more than halfway.
I just passed it.
Oh, why are you so far behind? Good lord.
Because I was stalling for the first half of the flight.
No, okay.
I forgot to turn the auto throttle on.
Traf's still going faster, by the way. But there's 4,000 foot separation, so it's fine vertically. It's just going to be fun trying to get these three into the airport at the end of all this.
Oh yeah. Also, I need to be gone by 2:30. I got to take my cat to the vet, as I told you last night.
Yeah, if you gotta log off in the middle of this,
I'm
Meh.
back.
Welcome back. You're still, like, going fast on us, by the way, Trav.
How? I'm at 169.
You're a jet genius, that's how. You should have taken the King Air C90.
I don't know how to fly GA and I don't want to.
GA is
You
easier
should
to fly than
learn.
jets.
Huh?
GA is easier to fly than jets. Like, much easier to fly.
Yes.
Yes.
I know, but I like my jets.
There are general aviation jets, you know this, right?
Yes, but
You
I
could have taken
prefer-
the Cirrus up.
oh god. Don't know. I don't know how to work a G1000.
Are you that stupid?
I can work bloody commercial planes and whatnot, but I do not know how to work a G1000.
Trav, go to the X-Plane forums and download a plugin called Simple FMC. Do that now.
I'm
Dave, you too.
I don't need simple FMC. I can understand the different GPSs. If I don't immediately
Yes, but
understand
this
it,
is
I'll
for
figure
planes
it out.
that don't have a GPS, but you want to have a GPS.
What, like a DC-3 or something?
Yes, effectively.
Oh, I might download it then.
Also, you'll need Fly with Lua.
I've got Fly with Lua installed already for.
You got the autopilot helper thing on the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh no, I switched that
On the
off.
bottom right.
I switched that off.
Yeah, you want that turned on.
Yeah, I switched it off because most of the planes I fly have a working autopilot.
I have it because the Challenger doesn't have auto throttle, so I use that to turn on auto.
The Challenger 300.
Yeah.
It does.
Not next plane 10.
Ah.
Also, when you eventually get the A350, you're gonna want that too.
I'm probably not gonna get the A350. I'm probably gonna go with the 330 over the 350.
I don't like 350 if I'm being honest.
Well, I was watching Chewie's stream
you
last
don't.
night.
I prefer the Dreamliner any day.
I prefer Airbus.
I'm impartial.
But Airbus is just so much easier to fly because you just click on autopilot and you literally don't need to turn it off
Yeah,
until you're on
Does
the ground.
everything for you.
Yeah.
Trav, you should know by now Dave is lazy.
Just how
Lazy people fly Airbus.
You say that. Most of my flying in light airliners lately has been in a Boeing.
I'm talking about IRL. Actually, Embraer probably has it tied now. Because you've been, what, 3 Embraers for that trip to Germany?
2 Embraers. The 170 and 190. 738. And a 320-214.
Did you get a special livery with Erling?
I don't recall. I don't think so. I think it was just the bog standard green and white.
I thought you were supposedly getting the rugby livery for when you were going for farm sim.
Yeah, no, it was just one of the standard planes. That said, it was all jet bridges on the way out, so I didn't really see the plane all that much. And
How was your stay at Amsterdam though?
walking a lot. Like, it was basically get from arrival gate to departure gate. And wait there for about 10
Trav, was
minutes.
it you that asked for my serial code? For the 757?
No, I got yours already.
Somebody a month ago asked for my serial code. I forget who. Update.
Oh yeah, I asked for an update ages ago. It was more than a month ago, but it was like last year.
No, it was actually April 5th.
That wasn't me.
Yeah. Go into your private messages in Discord. 4/5/2019. Trying to update the 757. Need your email or username so then I can update.
Ah, yeah, yes, I do. I did need it. Yeah. I obviously got the key. I wanted to be able to update the 75. And also, Flat Factor 75 is bringing the new up-to-date modern displays in it soon, like what Jet 2 use, which is going to be good.
I'm just watching you overtake me, Traff.
Wait, what? Oh, you can see me!
Yeah, hi Traff.
Oh yes, I see you. Dave, looking
Voice
plain,
goes
yeah.
extremely high pitched for no reason.
Complaints, chat.
There's this tiny little dot of your plane.
I cannot see my plane. Oh no, yes I can.
I see it. Just look for the yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, and then yours just appears as a full-size 737 up above. Have you slowed down again, Traff? Because it looks like you're going backwards now. And now for... Okay, let's just ignore Vatsim being a bit weird with netcode.
Rubber banding, because Traff's internet is trash.
My internet isn't trash.
Well, then your connection to the Vatsim server is trash. Traff, if I were to send you an Eclipse by Aerovas, would you use it?
No.
Your name is not Traff, Dave.
What's that?
Not an airliner.
But it is a jet.
What jet is it?
An Eclipse 550 next generation. You can look at it on the store. It's under the Aerobas category.
It's also in the
Let's
business
have a
jets.
No then, that actually doesn't look too bad. If I knew how to fly that, then I'd probably use it.
The entire thing is a touch screen. So you can effectively type in all of your waypoints and airways and fly them.
No. Fucking plane chat, is it this?
Now you've got Traff's attention. The entire plane is tablets.
Yes. That is exactly what it is.
Yes, I'd probably fly that.
Good news, by the way. After SOC, it's 103 miles to the beginning of the arrival.
Well, I'm 74 miles from SOC.
I'm
And
75.
the good thing about that thing, it can pace our King Airs. Actually, I think we would have to pace it.
Oh, wow.
That's a slow jet. Oh, I know a jet Traff would like.
Don't send them to 748s.
No. No. I know
What?
a jet Traff would love.
What's that two-engine jet called that's, the Is it the? I'm not sure. It's the fastest single pilot jet there is. Can't remember what it's called.
Doing the largest single pilot jet?
Yeah.
That is the Embraer Phenom.
Yeah, that's it.
500.
Yeah. The it's not sure it's the Phenom 300 that I'm on about.
Phenom 500 is the largest. The 300
is the fastest. The 300 is
See,
the
yeah,
fastest.
I have that if you want it.
I like the Phenom 300.
What's your card? Because it requires 4 gigabytes.
My card's 8 gig.
Alright, I'll give it to you.
Traff, you will love this plane.
Is it the Dash 8?
No.
No!
Oh my god! What on earth is that?
It's the Bleffagor.
Dave, why? Why the Jet Duster?
It's got a cruise speed of 88 knots.
No. 88 no.
Well, we found something that he can base us with in the Cessnas.
Oh dear.
You can't complain because A, it's free. B, it's a jet.
See, it's Soviet. So
See,
you know it's
if
quality.
I knew how to fly that Phenom 300, if I know how to fly it, then I will probably start doing every leg with you, Dave, in the Phenom 300.
Oh, something else you might like. A Cessna Citation 2.
Citation
See,
2
I've
you'd
seen
like.
the citation, yeah.
I believe we can pace you in the Challengers.
I think he'd like the Challengers.
Yeah, he actually might like the Challenger. Trav, go to the store and go to the business jet section.
What's it called? Challenger what?
300.
300. Let's have a look. No, then that looks nice.
Make sure it's the X-Plane 11 version.
How much is it?
$34.95 US.
I don't have any money.
Dave, can you do him a favor and send?
Sure, I guess.
I would, but mine's for X-Plane 10.
Yeah, I'll send you mine later on.
Thanks. I might continue the journey in that then. It looks quite nice to fair.
Doesn't like flying slow.
So I'll shoot you the Phenom, or not the Phenom, the Eclipse for when we do more Beechcraft legs, and then the Phenom we'll do for jet legs. I can word, I promise.
And then we'll force you into a Cessna for the Cessna legs.
Oh no.
We'll get. Well, yes, we'll kind of have to.
But to be fair, some of the legs that I was going to do in a Cessna, I have other craft that fly at a similar speed now. Actually, there is one that could pace a Cessna, but is not a Cessna. And it's actually good.
Is it a Piper?
No, it's actually good. It's the Airbus DR401. The only problem with it for Traff is that it's got a G1000. Which he is now tasked with learning
What?
as homework. It's got a
The
G-
Airbus?
I've already got that installed, that Robin.
The Fokker?
No, the
No,
Airbus
the-
Robin.
The Robin, but I just don't know how to work a G1000.
I'm on the Airbus page. There is no Robin.
Look in plain chat. It's freeware.
Oh.
Yeah, I must admit, I do like the look of that Challenger. It's the is it Bombardier that makes it?
Bombardier,
Yes.
yeah.
Believe it or not, that's what the CRJ series was based on, instead of the other way around.
Yeah. To be fair, it does look a bit like the CRJ 777.
See, look,
The
I am
CRJ
using
series
fuel.
owes its lineage to the Challenger.
I am in fact using fuel. I'm just using it incredibly slowly.
Also, I've been on one of those. Best experience ever.
I've only ever been on an Airbus, 2 Embraers,
And Boeing.
and About 7 to 10 737-800s.
So, and Boeing type.
Yeah.
You do not want to see my rap sheet.
I've never been on a turboprop and I want to. Like if I were to go back
Fly me.
to if I were to go back to the UK, back to Newcastle Airport, it would be with Aer Lingus now, as opposed to Ryanair, which is what the flights used to be. It's an ATR 72 now.
Oh, speaking of ATRs, Silver Airways is the first airline in about 25 years to use a new generation turboprop as its main.
There's a new turboprop?
The ATR 600 series, so the 42 and 72 600.
I wasn't aware they even iterated on the 42 and 72.
The 42 is shorter, the 72 is longer.
Well, I knew that they had a difference in length.
The 600 series is glass cockpit.
Ah, that makes a lot of
500
sense.
series hybrid cockpit, retrofitted, but these ones are full on touch. And it helps that ATR is part of Airbus.
It is owned by Airbus.
A part and owned are the exact same thing in my book.
What's owned by Airbus?
ATR.
ATR, a turboprop
I
company.
never knew.
It's part
Yeah, I
owned
know
by
ATR.
Airbus, part owned by, I think it's BAE, isn't it?
Part owned by Airbus, part owned by Pratt & Whitney. 51% Airbus, 49% Pratt & Whitney.
Ah.
Oh well, I hate Pratt and Whitney's. Like their engine.
Pratt & Whitney is the engine supplier for it, so.
Yeah. That is that the Challenger there, Dave?
Yep.
Yeah, that looks quite nice actually.
And believe it or not, it's a lot easier to land than you would think.
It's super
Is-
easy to land.
Is it easy to plan though, your route and everything?
Oh yeah, it's the default X-Plane 11 FMC.
Yeah, default FNC. Super easy.
Well, if you could help me with that, then
Default
Are
FNC.
you serious?
Default
I-
FNC is Boeing, basically.
I've never used the X-Plane FMC because as soon as I got X-Plane, I got Zebo and the Zebo.
737 FMC. It's literally the 737 FMC.
Yeah, Zebo's just a slightly modified version of it.
Ah, well, yeah, then I'll probably be able to work it. Then.
Whereas the Eclipse, completely new system. However, you will immediately fall in love with it.
Will I?
Dave, have you seen the promotional video for the Eclipse?
No, I don't really pay much attention to promotional videos. My Project Fly's just crashed. Hopefully it doesn't take Explain down with it. We are, by the way, about an hour out now. So we've actually made decent time on this leg somehow.
Prevailing tailwinds did.
Was it?
50 knots.
I've got a 7 or 8 knot headwind.
You can thank Trav for that.
Yeah.
Jet exhaust tends to create a headwind.
Yeah, but saying that, I was, 4,000 feet above him?
Trav, I linked the Eclipse 550 in the plane chat. You
Yeah,
click on
I
that
did.
link and then watch the promo video. You'll see how the Skyview system.
Project Fly has somehow immediately crashed this time. Project Fly is not happy with my shenanigans. Just resume the flight and go to progress. I'm genuinely shocked there's no ATC online in Niamey. If even...
We probably caught them on their day off.
But no, there's never ATC online in Niamey. That's kind of part of the point. The other part is, out of sheer morbid curiosity, is why the hell 3 aircraft are suddenly flying into Niamey?
Well, 'cause
Are you
trade
linking the
trips.
GA World Tour map link in your remarks?
No. Probably should.
You should start doing that.
Yeah.
Also mention
Could
that
you,
you're new.
could you put it in plain chat? Because I've not actually seen it.
I did.
No, the map for the GA World Tour.
Oh, yeah.
You could just put !route into the stream chat. Nightbot will give you a link.
There you go.
Ah, cheers. Let's have a look.
Don't get scared.
Look at the meme that is the Caribbean.
Oh wow.
I'm anticipating this taking a long ass time.
Wait, N'djamena, where we departed from, is that in Chad?
Yes, it's the capital of Chad.
And where are we going to?
Niamey.
Where's that?
That's the capital of Niger.
Ah.
If you look at the purple line, that'll actually tell you the leg that we're on currently. And how long it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trev, if you look at the little triangle surrounding the Dominican Republic, look at that uppermost airport. Don't say its name.
So happens I flight plan at like 7 a.m.
It's a mean leg.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that name.
Just know it's always going to be intentionally mispronounced.
What to?
You will find out when I get there.
Dave will tell you after the stream is over. Hello, new person. Yes, I'm watching this viewer account right now.
Are we visiting Australia? Yes, we are.
We're doing the whole world, you get.
How long is this gonna be then?
I'm anticipating
Probably a year and a half.
I'm anticipating it taking about 2 years.
Nice. Are we
Depending
halfway
on-
through it yet?
Depending on how much I stream this. Today brings us to about a quarter of one Earth circumference.
And how far into the legs are we? Right, and into the whole of the...
Zoom out to the world map.
Am I going to be surprised?
We're like morbidly in shock.
Oh, no.
I told you, morbidly in shock.
That's why I've got it color coded. It makes me feel better when I finish the leg.
Ah, so we're flying up to Vagafroghan from Dublin at some point.
No, that's
Oh, we fly... No.
that's the final
Oh,
leg
that's
of the
the
tour
Yeah, from back to Dublin. Yeah.
from the Faroe Islands.
Ah. We are visiting Reykjavik.
I noticed that we're not stopping in Kusa.
Oh, I just realised that the airport name in Greenland is Nuke.
That's the name of the town it's in. It's Nuke.
Nuketown.
Nice one.
Greenland is one of those places where I will absolutely 110% have to generate some more ortho because default Greenland is a lake.
Our next leg doesn't look too long, to be fair.
Yeah, the next 2 legs will be paired into one stream. There's 2 relatively short legs. And then...
Why not the next 3 together?
Because the 3rd leg is...
They're all relatively close.
No, we're heading to the first of the 3 now.
The third.
Then the next one is to Ouagadougou. And then to...
Bamako.
And then...
How long's that next one?
Mali, Western Sahara, 1,716 kilometers. If you click on the lines, it actually tells you.
Please.
It actually tells you if you click on the lines, which is pretty sweet.
I can't exactly click on the lines. I can only click on the plane letters.
Along the side, you should have a list.
Oh yes, I've got it. Yeah.
So if you click 634 more. That works out as... Ooh, I've accidentally hit YouTube there. That works out as what? 634 divided by 2 is a lot.
There is a town in Côte d'Ivoire called Man.
Do you mean Côte d'Ivoire?
I don't speak French.
Also, I just realized that some of the legs are broken on that map because I edited them and the map doesn't seem to have saved correctly. Yeah, South America's still screwed. I may have to delete those legs and redo them. That's annoying, and that means that the Antarctic leg's still screwed.
Why are they screwed?
Go over to Mexico and then go a bit down to Guatemala and Belize. And you'll see that there's seemingly 3 legs out of Guatemala, and Honduras is being served by the E of El Salvador.
Huh?
You'll see lines just going off in random directions. That's because I edited the lines, but they didn't save.
Yes, so from Guatemala we can either go to El Salvador or the other one, or Belize to Guatemala.
Yeah, luckily I actually kind of thought ahead and I bought some notebooks today for various reasons, so I can just write down some leg orders and distances and save myself some time sorting all that stuff out after the stream.
Yeah.
One thing we will have to do in the Caribbean is land on the water. We have to at least once land on the water with pontoons.
I don't have any amphibious planes. Is my problem.
Yes, you do.
I do. Oh,
The Kodiak.
yeah, the expansion pack didn't download for me. It's not installed.
Do you need me to send that to you again?
Probably yes. Course needs to be changed to 292. No, that's such an insignificant change from what it's currently set at that I'm not going to bother. Also, this song is just noise. No, go away.
We can't even hear it.
What do you mean you can't even hear it? Like on the stream?
Well, I've got the stream sound muted because obviously I'm just talking to you.
Well,
Yeah, I had the same thing. I had brain farted.
you fools. I was gonna say, if you're listening to the stream, you're hearing me twice and probably getting very confused. Is the radar gonna want to work for me now? Without crashing Project Fly, ideally. Because I want to track my own flight a bit and see how long we've got left. In fact, I can just what's up? 1925 Zulu. That's about 14 minutes from now.
What's 14 minutes from now?
No, 40. Arrival.
Oh, 40. Yeah, I'm supposedly arriving at 7:51 Zulu, and it's currently 7:10 for me. So that's like what, 40 minutes, yeah.
1939 Zulu. For me.
That gives me time to, in between my landing and yours, get into a decent position on the field.
I will have held anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Or
hold
at least
it.
done a low pass.
I'm gonna aim to make it so that you two can land before me, so that I can then you can then watch me.
You can
land.
then be the last person to land in Niamey this year.
Shut up.
I'm not making fun of you, I'm making fun of the airport. Nobody uses it.
Fair enough.
Like, I'll be the first to land this year, you'll be the last.
And it was all in the space of like 5 minutes.
Well, considering I'm planning a very slow approach, then yeah. $85 miles out from Pokey now.
In fact, what we should do is we should all end up on finals at the same time, so that then we can all just land one after each other.
Except that would look terrible on the stream.
Why?
Well, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually make it daytime for the stream.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So then we'll all line up in time.
Map failed again, MJ. Keep trying, dude. Ooh, we're actually flying over ortho, I think. Are we over where I generated ortho tiles? No, but we're coming up to it. Got that sinking feeling that the orthos not only failed, but failed in the sun. Oh, there. I wonder where the ortho starts. Is it possibly this very obvious line going through the terrain?
Maybe.
You gotta admit, the ortho is much better looking than default.
Oh yes, satellite imagery is always better than default.
Well, it's only zoom level 16 as well. Dakmar, I'm fully aware the land is live. I also don't care because I'm playing a completely different game and therefore not taking any viewers from him. In fact, I encourage
Plus, we only have like 9 viewers on.
Yeah, I encourage you to go over and watch Landy. If you want to watch Farm Sim, go watch Landy. If you want to not watch Farm Sim, hey.
Hey MJ.
What a fail on this time, MJ.
2 seconds.
You need to be like super stubborn with map fails. I said the same thing to Nathan, like, it'll fail on something that you think is stupid, but it'll teach you something. Can I see the ortho transition at this window too? No. No, I cannot.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Oh, there's a... There's an empty line where the ortho starts. That's quite annoying, actually.
My neck, my back, my Netflix, and my snacks.
I've got chocolate behind me. I've got half an Easter egg.
I've got about 3 halves of an Easter egg.
That makes 1 and a bit eggs, not just 3 halves.
Yes, but they're all different eggs and they're all different sizes.
Do you have some weird fascination with eating half an Easter egg?
I'm not sure. I just opened one because basically I keep opening to see if they've got like, because a lot of Easter eggs have like packets of chocolate in as well, don't they? So I keep opening boxes to try and get the packets of chocolate. I eat them and then I start eating an egg, and then I'll open another one to find the pack of chocolate, and then I'll start eating that egg. So I've just got a load of open boxes with half-eaten eggs.
So I've got 3, maybe 4 Easter eggs downstairs that I've intentionally left downstairs so that I wouldn't half eat them all. And get super fat. So I've been limiting my chocolate intake. That said, I'm expecting a cup of tea. Oh, there's a cloud on the ortho.
Nice. I must admit, I don't like this Royal Morocco.
What's wrong
Royal
with it?
Jordanian looks a lot better.
Looking plains.
I mean, it's incredibly boring.
Yep.
It looks as if they just decided to hire a guy who drew 2 lines and then used the most generic font possible.
Yeah, it's Times
For the
New
text.
Roman.
It's not Times New Roman.
No, I know.
It's Arial.
Is it? Arial.
Oh, it's Comic Sans.
Oh, Comic Sans, yeah, it might be actually.
Oh, I hate Comic Sans with a passion.
Well, anyway, it's a crap livery. Whatever it is.
I'm really tempted to make a joke livery for Zebo, Traf Airlines, which is just a bunch of
Can
scribbles.
you make liveries?
They're easy that you can do them in Photoshop.
Ah,
The problem is getting them to work because I think they need to be DDS1, and I've been saving DDS5.
GG.
Yeah, Traf Airways, but it's all Comic Sans and just scribbles everywhere. And then just this end down on the nose. I forgot to actually put the arrival into this. Derp de derp de derp. Oh, to Victor.
I see you drop below 9,500 again.
Yeah, it's just a thing that I'm just accepting that YouTube doesn't want my channel to go anywhere.
How long was it since you hit 9k? There's a similar. You hit 9k is similar time to VF hit 9k, didn't you? And then now he's on about 20.
Yeah, YouTube's just been screwing me pretty hard. I can tell you when I hit 9k, I think. Detailed stats. I hit 9k in October last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you two hadn't constantly been doing purges, you'd be at about 20k. Also, apparently, Dakmar said Landy Live as Landy Life.
Yeah.
He only streamed for 39 minutes today.
Who, Landy?
Yep.
He must have been having issues.
Yeah, VS alive now.
Oh god, that delineation between bog standard scenery and ortho is painful.
You're probably gonna go full ortho after this.
Probably, because why is the desert green? Like, seriously,
Because explain logic.
default scenery, desert is green. Actual scenery, or actual ortho, desert is desert colored. What a strange thought that the desert might look like a desert.
Trav,
Yes?
after this, you wanna derp around in Hawaii?
Doing what?
Derping.
Helicopters.
Oh, God.
Dave, have you tried helicopter physics?
Yes. I got about 3 feet off the ground and then crashed.
Rip.
So, good news, bad news. Good news is we're approaching the, we're only 10 minutes away from Pokey. Bad news is there's actually no altitude published on the arrival, so you just gotta kind of guess.
Oh. I'll just dial my altitude down to 2k then.
Yeah, we gotta be 2300 by right hat. Or retat, whatever it is.
Right, I'll put that in then.
That's not a bad call, actually.
Yep, that's in.
So much easier in Zebo.
Right, I'm nipping to the toilet, 2 secs.
Yeah, another place that I noticed Coronado cut corners was with the altitude set where it would go to the specific foot. For no apparent reason. Com2 is active.
Delta, Romeo, November, airport information, Zulu, 1800, Zulu, weather, wind, 091 at 8, visibility, 4,800, sky
Dave,
clear,
what are you
temperature,
starting your
4,
descent?
2, dew point, -6, QNH,
Delta, Romeo, November, airport information, Alpha. 1,
Oh, I love it when Active Sky starts and it's just in the middle of the ATIS.
1 at 8, visibility 4,000.
That's giving you the same information.
Temperature 4, 2, dew point -6, QNH 1006. Advise on initial contact that you have information, Alpha.
There we go. What'd you say?
Delta,
When are you starting your descent?
I have no idea.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Because I just passed Sierra Oscar Kilo, and I'm on the star.
Well, if you look between Pokey.
And my next altitude change is 16 miles from the airport, and I'm supposed to be at 1,400 feet.
Yeah, if you look at the thing, we got 79 odd miles, and I'm gonna actually swap onto the approach after Pokey because I think that's the start of the approach.
Yeah, I've got 23
Yeah.
nautical miles till Polkey, and my top of descent is in 20. So just before Polkey, I'm gonna start my.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually
That's it.
activate my approach now and see what happens because it's gonna bring me direct to the hold.
Will that start your descending?
There is no point in descending right now because we're 120 miles out still.
Are we?
Yeah, because the hold is at the end of the ILS.
Ah, yes, I'm 116 miles. But obviously, I start descent earlier because I'm a bigger aircraft. And I'm 4k above you.
And yeah, and you're going significantly faster.
You think we'll be able to tack on that extra leg today, or no?
No, not a hope. I want to do
Oh,
some
we
maths
could,
and stuff.
but we'd be streaming till about, what, 1 in the morning.
Yeah, I want to do some maths and stuff after the stream to work out some stuff.
Are we staying in voice chat then?
I guess.
We can just chat away.
And we're kind of at a unique opportunity here because Dave is never in the voice chat and in his own server.
And if he's not streaming, if I accidentally say some tropical language, it doesn't matter. Considering we're in the private admin room.
Have you all seen United's new livery?
Yes, it looks disgusting.
I quite like the blue.
I don't like it, if I'm being honest.
Or you're a TUI fan.
2E, yes.
I see TUI.
And that triggers me.
Hey, CD. I figure we need to start to send Aiden and this figure's probably wrong, about 80 miles out to get down from 260 or 260.
Okay. I'm sitting pretty at 24 right now.
Well, then you'll need to start descending about, what, 74 miles out?
Okay.
That's out from the hold. I don't know where you're routing to currently, but I'm routing direct hold.
I am 33 miles from Opal.
Are you at 260?
Full level 260, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about 5 miles out from Todd Descent. We're starting very soon.
Is that, yeah, I've made it light so that the planes and stuff will be visible when they're landing. There's Traff over there. No doubt preparing to crash.
Shh.
And for those of you that weren't around at the start of the stream, Hayden's flying what looks to be... Oh no, you should be flying a Beech 200 now, shouldn't you?
Still a silhouette at the 737.
What?
I'm still a silhouette of a 737.
Seriously?
Yep.
Oh my
Because
god.
model matching does not like me.
Model matching is hilariously bad.
Especially for me.
Did you make... Are you using Swift client today? Out of curiosity.
No! I'm using Squawk Box.
Yeah, same. I don't trust Swift.
And I've started my descent.
I don't trust Swift yet. I don't know many people are actually using it.
We'll never trust Swift trucking. Have you seen those memes?
No.
Once you're done here, Google
Oh
them.
wait, are those the trucks that keep getting stuck under bridges?
Under bridges, jackknifing, flipping over.
Yeah, I've seen those.
What's the transition altitude at this place, Dave? Because I don't have charts anymore.
Well, it's UK based aviation, so
3,300. Although technically you're supposed to
you
just
spews out random number.
well, you're supposed to go. You're supposed to transition when you're cleared to an altitude as opposed to flight level. So in theory, the transition level is basically whenever you decide to start your descent. And local QNH is 1006.
I can't wait to see Vietnam Airlines in LA. They just got the green light from the FAA to start flying in.
I think they're banned from the EU.
Vietnam?
Yeah. Eurocontrol is really, 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 really strict on who they will and will not allow in to European airspace.
So they'll allow Pakistan Airlines in.
Traff, what have you done? Have you left the voice? What have you done, Traff? His PC crashed. Well, I did say when Traff joined that there was going to be a crash.
We both knew it.
What's minimums actually? That's a good question to be asking myself. Minimums is probably going to be 200 radar, 200 radar.
Traff, stop crying.
At least you didn't crash the Boeing.
No, the Boeing crashed him.
Yeah.
Zero 090 at 8 knots. Cloud ceiling is 4,800.
I
Sleet.
have 091 at 8. That's sleet.
Yes.
That weather's wrong.
This is the NOAA organization, so unless you're telling me a government agency is wrong, that specializes in the atmosphere.
Well, considering it's coming into summer in Africa right now, and one of the hotter times of year.
Half of Africa. We're still above the equator.
Yes, in this part of Africa. Because we're close to the equator. And the temperature there is probably in the 30s.
Delta, Romeo, November.
Temperature
airport
42,
information, Bravo,
dew point -6.
0, Zulu, weather, wind, 091 at 8, visibility,
So that's
4,800,
probably
sky
smoke.
clear, temperature 42, dew point -6, QNH 1, 0,
Probably a huge
0,
fire
6,
near the
advise on initial contact, you have information.
I think you're willing to say as well that the likelihood of there being sleet at 42 degrees Celsius is quite low.
Yes. Normally when I see DU space NSC, it means sleet. Because I normally see that in Alaska.
Ah.
But given the temperature, it's probably going to be smoke.
No, given the location, it's probably a sandstorm.
Oh god.
Because at the moment, any rain that comes into Ireland, including the storm that's currently hitting, is dropping Saharan sand on cars. Also, just blown through top of the center. Whoops.
I am really glad X-Plane does not simulate sandstorms.
That would make it fun, though.
It's good enough they simulate hurricanes.
I tried to make one using Active Sky and it didn't work. Got very
Broken.
Yeah, I tried to generate a 100-knot headwind in Dublin to try and take off a 737 at like 5 knots. And it just wouldn't work. I also, after that, I was going to try taking a Cessna off backwards. So, such is the level of my my boredom that I even think of these things.
When I'm bored, I set up new save games on Farm Sim.
Farm Sim is what bores me. Nothing really good coming through for FS19 as of yet, map-wise. I've just been on Oxy maps, which, while great, do have a very samey feel once you get used to them. So I'm really wanting a new map to come out.
Last night I installed the West Coast and made the mistake of using really tiny Russian equipment.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
My front loader is a Husqvarna ride-on lawnmower. From the Giants Mod Hub. And it goes 5 miles an hour. Do you have me on your TCAS yet?
I don't know, I'm actually browsing Facebook.
It seems legit.
No, even if I max out the range, I don't have eyes on you. Plus I'm descending currently. Back to Facebook I go.
Yeah, I'm dropping my altitude to 12,000.
I'm dropping down to 2300.
I was at 24.
Well, I'm dropping right down to ILS, so.
I forgot my liver was pink.
Odds, if you're thinking of buying it from a dodgy site, just be fully aware that odds are the key isn't legit.
Hodge, just get it from the X-Plane store.
Or Steam, one of the two. X-Plane Store is probably better because you can actually download the beta patches. I have it on Steam because I'm lazy and I don't want to try every beta patch.
No, Hodge, just don't risk it with something that expensive.
I was about to get concerned that I can't see the airport, then I realised I'm still 58 miles out.
I'll move him.
Well, we guaranteed a crash when you joined, and you delivered. Well done, Trav.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
did you just go ahead and make him a moderator?
No. I'll give him power.
I talked then and forgot to press my push to talk.
GG.
Anyway, thingy. It was my PC that crashed, not the game. Basically, do you know it blue screens and says?
We never said the game would crash. We said there would be a crash.
Do you know where it like comes up with that sad face and says your PC ran into a problem or whatever, and then it spends 20 minutes restarting? Yeah, that. How far is the lot from landing?
10 minutes.
I'm 53 off the ILS.
Ah, not too bad.
Yeah, Project Fly reckons I'll be landing just before 1:30, so it'll be just after 1:30. Maybe quarter to. So I think that's the best way to do it, Hodge. If you want to get it cheap, like waiting on a Steam sale, or probably Hayden can tell you when when Explain themselves are doing a sale, when Lamina are doing a sale.
Explain will never do a sale on their top product, just because it's how they make their money. They're only doing sales on aircraft, airports, stuff like that. Base game's always going to be $60 on this Explain store. Steam, on the other hand, they might do a 10% off sale.
They do significantly more than 10% off.
I don't know. I bought my version of Explain straight from Laminar Research.
I bought mine 40% off on Steam. And then actually got more off because I threw some PayPal money at it. So I actually paid very, very little. Also, if you didn't notice, I've been descending on idle for the last like 3 minutes to try and scrub off a bit of speed. So 44 miles out, I'm just gonna let this thing go ham. Oh, no I'm not, because that's way too much torque. Just gonna get this going down as quickly as it can go down. See how much damage I do. That might be the airport up ahead there. No. No, it is not. We are at least approaching the airport now. Downside is we're still too far away to see the damn thing. Hey again, Dandelion. There's the airport. Just barely visible. Is airport visibility on X-Plane like significantly better than that of FSX? Because I don't recall ever seeing an airport 29 miles out in FSX.
You can see an airport 100 miles out if you're at the right altitude.
I mean, even a cruise, I don't recall seeing airports in FSX.
Are you close now then?
Under 30 miles. That's the start of the ILS, which is about, what, 12 miles or so?
Not too bad. Oh, you're at 9k? Just under.
Yeah, I'm bringing her down pretty fast. I'll bleed off speed once I'm actually down.
Yeah. I'm just updating X-Plane whilst I'm flying. Well, whilst not flying. And I will update the air rack, that's enough.
Yeah, I need to update my Simbrief air rack. That's a thing for me to do after the stream while I'm doing some maths. And waiting
Thank
for
you
it
for
to
reminding me.
and waiting for it to be the same time for you to go to bed because I'm tired as hell today.
Because somebody didn't sleep.
Somebody was busy planning the rest of the world tour.
You still didn't sleep.
Yeah, because there were like 6 other things that I needed to do today. All of them quite important to me. Question, what happens if I pull out the... if I, like, throw thrust into reverse right now?
You'll lose all of your airspeed.
So what you're saying is that's a really good way to slow down quickly?
You will also stall.
Well, that's maybe not the best way to slow down quickly. Oh, it's working. I'm literally just blipping the reversers. So if you're watching the stream and you keep hearing what sound like fart noises, that's me blipping the reversers to try and lose a bit of airspeed. Technically, this isn't something you should ever... well, this isn't something you should ever do in a plane. Unless you're flying Ryanair at Stansted.
Dave,
Yes.
for the last 10 miles, fly at 1,000 feet above ground level.
By 1,000? Okay. I'm just gonna bring it straight down to 1,000 now.
Then visual approach.
This reverser blipping is far more efficient than actually having air brakes.
Altimeter setting.
The altimeter is set correctly. I can try, MJ. Can't make any promises. Just FYI, X-Plane does actually simulate whatever the weird visibility issue is. This is gonna get interesting.
X-Plane does simulate what?
So, do you remember you were saying there was sleet or something that was affecting visibility?
Smoke?
Yeah, that's simulated. I've got low vis.
Are you hand flying it right now?
Maybe.
Just set the autopilot to fly at 1,000 feet above.
But I'm not flying at 1,000 feet above.
Stop flying at 50 feet.
I'm flying at 500.
You know what I mean.
Oh yes, Angry Man is just repeatedly shouting 500 at me.
Caution, taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
Oh my god, it's now warning me that I'm trying to land on a taxi. Oh, this is brilliant. I think that's the localizer, maybe? Oh, it was warning me about a taxi because it was at 100 feet. That makes sense. Apparently I'm below glide slope. Probably has something to do with me flying at 210 feet. Perfect landing.
What is this nonsense about you landing already?
Well, I did land. And now I'm reversing up the taxiway.
825 feet per minute.
Yeah, he bounced it into runway. Wow.
I'm sorry, you might want to continue watching.
Oh my gosh. Give me strength.
A pop to wheelie.
You land doing a wheelie, jeez. Tail strike.
Several dozen tail strikes.
Tail strike. What is this nonsense?
What? Me reversing up the taxiway?
Who gave you permission to Tokyo Drift?
I saw no problem with anything I did.
How do
I saw every problem ever and just gonna... I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty up at 13,000.
What, you're still at 13,000?
Yeah, I'm still descending. Although I'm gonna do it a bit more aggressively now.
Just nosedive and put out full flaps.
You know, I want to get something better than wasted.
Right back my T's here.
I'm not very good at landing the King Air.
Well, here's your opportunity to do some traffic pattern work.
Do you really want me to try traffic patterns?
After I land.
After seeing that landing in basically zero viz. In fact, if I look in... roughly this direction, you should be visible eventually. Because I'm presuming you're going to be doing a... try a low pass along 2-7.
Okay.
It will involve quite
How
a
low
dive.
are we talking?
As low as you're willing to go.
Okay.
And as fast as you're willing to go. This is what happens when there's uncontrolled airspace in VATSIM. Do some aerobatics.
If you want me to, I can pull a high G turn over the runway.
No, I want to see sparks coming off the props going along the runway. At like 300 knots. There are actually no planes over Niger airspace at all on Project Fly.
Ah, I'm back. Got me kebab.
Welcome back. Hayden's about to do a low approach for us.
Oh, nice.
Along the, well, basically backwards along the runway.
I gotta find said runway first.
Yeah, I use the GPS to find my way here.
I noticed that your head was covering my messages when I...
That's just the way that I've had the stream layout for ages.
My plane just said 10,000 feet. And cut me off.
You see, you didn't use my trick to lose speed and altitude at the same time.
No, I'm purposely keeping my speed up.
Oh, I know, but if ever you're in a Beech 200 and you want to lose speed and altitude at the same time, just blip the reversers.
I told you about that, genius.
You told me I'd stall. I decidedly did not
If you
stall.
left it on, you would definitely stall.
Yes, but if I blip it several times a second, it's fine.
There we are. I found the runway.
I haven't found you yet. I'm presuming you're inbound for 27.
Inbound 27, I'm gonna flip around and land runway 9.
Just do like a loop-to-loop to land runway 9. The runway's long enough.
That's effectively what I'm gonna be doing. Hold on a second. Once I get in within visual range, I'm gonna flip upside down. Inverted low pass.
This won't end badly.
Said nobody ever.
This won't end badly with Caronato's flight model.
I've actually flown the 777 from Flight Vector upside down under the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco.
Yeah, but Flight Factor actually have a good flight model, that's the problem. Your visibility must be far greater than mine because I'm still not seeing you.
Well, I'm still at 7,000 feet. My visibility is progressively getting worse the lower down I get.
Ah, explain logic. If there's low visibility, it only affects you on the ground for some reason.
Also, I have a bunch of stuff turned off to save my CPU.
I should probably turn a bunch of stuff off, but I can't be bothered.
I have shaders turned off, trees turned off.
I can't turn off just trees. It's not an option in FS or in X-Plane 11.
You know you have a good computer when you can run max trees and still get 60 FPS in X-Plane. Because each tree has its own shadow.
Yeah. Well, in 11, you can just turn off the shadows. How did I manage to get such a gap on you?
What?
How did I manage to get such a gap between the two of us?
I had to relaunch X-Plane.
Yeah, but it wasn't this long.
I also was stalling, and my frame rate dropped below 5 a bunch of times while I was tapped into your screen.
Ah. That would do it.
When I'm tapped into game, I get 42 frames per second.
Well, I'm getting 39 to 42 right now. I'm seeing a couple of 37s. I've just noticed that the frame rate counter isn't actually visible on stream, and I've been paranoid about turning it off for streaming. Oh. That was a pointless exercise that I was doing to turn it off for streaming, when it's not even visible. You will eventually pass by, yes?
Yes, I'm at 4,000 feet right now. 240 knots.
The worrying thing is... Project
20
Fly,
miles out.
Yeah, Project Fly's saying you're still like 10 minutes out. And I am going to have to end this stream at some point. Because right now I'm just looking at an empty runway.
I see lights.
It's gonna be the entire airport then.
One thousand.
I should almost definitely be able to see right now, but I can't. Probably because of the low vis conditions.
Yeah, the Viz is gonna do it.
Also the fact that I'm right down at basically the touchdown zone for runway 9. This is by far the worst bit about waiting for a plane in VATSIM, is that sometimes the planes just magically appear 3 miles away. I had that happen the last stream with an Airbus. It just kind of popped into existence right above me.
Honestly, this is the longest I've flown in a while.
You've not been doing your famous long hauls.
No, I've been working.
That's boring. To be fair, this is probably going to be it for me for Explain today, because I'm basically half asleep as it is, and the last thing I need is to hear the Cessna droning on, or even a 7.3 or something droning on. I think I'm gonna wait for this low pass that may or may not actually happen. And ooh, I just saw a blip in the sky. It might have been figment of my own imagination.
You're not imagining things.
Well, no, because I didn't see a second blip afterwards. If it was a strobe, I would have seen another one fairly sharpish after that. I think I'm gonna end the stream after the low pass, and then basically have a cup of tea and probably go to bed. Because as much as I've been saying I want to do maths, it can be done tomorrow.
That's early for you.
I keep forgetting you're in here with us, Traff.
Do you?
None of that went out on stream, by the way. That talking I just did.
Approaching 2-7 left.
Still nothing on my end. This is gonna be just you.
I see him.
Yeah, this is just gonna be you popping into existence.
I want to zoom out.
Oh. Have you got your gear down?
Nope.
Thank you, VATSIM, for your wonder. Oh, what it's doing is it's modeling my plane. Because it's not even showing our engines as being on. That was a whole lot of build-up for a whole lot of nothing.
Let me guess, you didn't get that on camera.
No, I got it on camera. It's just there was no sound. So it was just a plane silently gliding by with no engines on and its gear down for VATSIM reasons. How bad is this landing gonna be?
No taking bets.
Well, considering the last landing I saw on VATSIM was an Airbus becoming one with the ground. Can't be much worse than that.
223.
Oh dear. Ah, Vatson. Well, that's ex-Squawk Box doing that. Excuse me while I float through the runway. That's why I wanted to show a landing, because they're always derpy with this damn plugin. But that is gonna do it for the stream. I'm gonna mute up on Discord. I've accidentally opened the Epic Launcher. I'm gonna mute up on Discord. I'll be back once I've actually finished the stream. That's gonna do it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow with some farm sim probably. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.